This time on Nude Clan. 2020 is ending, and so is this.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Nude Clan. The podcast.
Damn it.
You know, that wasn't any better with the headphones on, I'll tell you that.
I believe that.
The podcast that's dying, yet will be reborn through the ashes.
As a phoenix.
I am your Phoenix host, Caleb Twice.
I am your Phoenix host, Caleb Craig.
I'm your Phoenix host, Zach.
And today, guys, we're going to be doing some Q&A. Some end-of-year stuff, and announcing some big changes that we're going to do to the show to make it a little more tenable for our lives.
I feel like we're just reenacting the beginning of Overwatch when everyone just walks away.
Yeah. I have not seen that, so...
Isn't the beginning of Overwatch just Winston talking about what happened?
Yeah, but, like, that's what happened. There was a cataclysm.
Oh, was it the clan dying?
Yeah.
The Ku Klux? Or...
It was, yeah.
Oh,
And
really?
just like, we're going to have to give the heroes back.
We gotta get the boys back together. Jesus. Though, yeah.
Well, fuck.
We had a good Christmas, I think.
Started off kind of depressing, to be fair.
Yeah. A little bit. Don't worry, though, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah. We did say Phoenix.
Yeah.
So there will be good, it's good changes, I think.
There will be a rise from the ashes.
But Christmas, that's a good way to start.
Yeah, it was good. You guys get any games?
Nope.
No, because my family fucking hates me.
Oh, man, I got a game. I got my annual Star Wars game.
Attaboy.
This time it's Squadrons. Yeah,
I got a Star Wars t-shirt.
Nice.
I got a Star Wars Lego set, actually.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
Yeah!
Star Wars. My annual get a little bit more disappointed in Star Wars.
Squadrons is actually pretty fun. Like,
You have it?
Yeah, I have it on PlayStation so you can play it.
I fucking bought that game too, and then I just never played it.
I know I haven't beat it yet. Like, I'm almost there. Like, I just gotta get on and beat it, but it's fun.
I was excited for it because I really liked Rogue Squadron.
Dude.
That was awesome.
Being in the cockpit is sick as shit, dude. Like, you get, like, all your diagnostic stuff. Like, it's just, like, there's kind of a learning curve where it's, like, when to use your shields, when to not for, like, rebellion ships. Because you have, like, forward and front facing. So if you're getting shot from behind, you're like, and it turns on your back so you take less damage.
Nice.
It's cool. Like, it's sweet. You'll enjoy it. I think you'll enjoy it.
Yeah, so the wife and I have this policy where we're not going to buy each other Christmas gifts, but she fucking cheated and had the boys buy me that game and a PSVR headset, which is like, I was like, fuck, man.
So
like,
what did you cheat and have the boys get her?
Nothing. Because I don't cheat. I did get her stuff, though, but like gift
So you did
cards.
cheat.
And I did cheat a little. It was like, I was like stocking stuff or
Got a
stuff.
little drunk. She gave you side eye.
Yeah.
It's okay. You weren't fully there.
Dude, seriously though, I was like, we agreed, and you're like, no, but it was from the boys. I'm like, they don't have money.
Are you pimping them on the corner?
Yeah, neither do we.
Neither do we.
What are you doing? But it was funny because she told me, she was like, oh, I got you. The boys got you something, and I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, well, is it something to work out with? Because I want to start working out more. And I asked, we did a Secret Santa with her family, and the only thing I put on my Secret Santa wish list was a pull-up bar. Mm-hmm. And like everyone else had like 30, 40 different things, and mine was just the pull-up bar. So I got the pull-up bar.
That's streamlined. That's genius.
Yeah. And I got like
guarantee
What do you want? Hookers and blow.
Yeah.
And a pull-up bar.
And I got the awkward like 14-year-old cousin. So he was like perfect for him because he's just like, probably was like, fuck, I don't know what to get this guy.
You
And
could have got
then
him
it's
a titty mouse pad.
Yeah. Little squishy titties, yeah. I didn't get him, though. I got Alex's mom. I could have got her that, too, I guess.
I mean, she'd enjoy it as much as anybody else.
Everyone likes tits. But I didn't. So yeah, I got that, and then Alex. Oh, I asked her that. I was like, well, I asked her. I always have this long running joke where I ask her if it's a Final Fantasy 15 PS4 because I saw one year, like 4 years ago, and I was like, hey, you could get me that, and it was like ridiculously expensive, and so every year I like ask if that's what she got me.
She did you something pretty pricey though. Like
Yeah, no, that
oh, sorry,
one's
the kids got you something pretty
yeah,
pricey.
yeah. That one's $1,000, the 15 PS4, which is way too much money.
Is it really?
Yes.
Jesus.
Like, you can buy it online.
Holy shit.
I think you should splurge for yourself. One year you should buy it and then wrap it from Alex.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
You actually got it.
And then everyone's surprised. It's like, no, I didn't, though.
Everyone's surprised, and then the fight that comes after is going to be a surprise. It's going
Yeah.
to be a Merry Christmas.
Exactly. So I made that joke, and she's like, no. And I was like, is it a PS5? And she's like, no, I would if I could. And I'm like, no one can.
Christmas is ruined.
Yeah. And then I asked, is it something I can exercise with, like use to work out? And she said, well, I mean, you can. And then I was like, it's a VR headset, isn't it? And then she's like, what? No. And then Jason's like, yeah, it is. He's like, it's the headset. She's like, Jace, stop, shut up.
He's like, ah, fuck,
Yeah.
fuck you, Mom.
He's like, it is the headset. And I'm like, I
You're
fucking
right,
knew
bro.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, did he call you bro?
Yeah. High fived. Nice.
Knuckles. Mom doesn't know shit. We got you the headset.
Yeah. Duh. Don't you
The
remember?
baby picked it out.
Yeah, the baby.
Yeah. So that was really funny. And it's funny because I'm able to guess it like almost every time, like what she got me.
Dude, so that like when I was younger, that's why I wasn't allowed to touch my Christmas presents because I'd like feel it and be like, I know what it is. And then,
Yeah.
actually, so I have a bad tendency of buying my own presents, like not like buying them for myself, but like I buy things because I have money like an adult.
And then people give that
and they're
to
like,
you.
oh, that's what we got you. So like, I mean, it was Black Friday 3 years ago, and it was like during the day, like it was after all the bullshit. And I was like, my mom's like, do you want to go shopping? I'm like, yeah, because I'm looking for Nier Automata, like 2 years ago, whenever it came out. It was
Yeah.
on sale. I saw it in the papers. And she goes, okay, that's cool, yeah. She had like gone that morning and did shit, but she's like, let's go. I was like, yeah. Go to Best Buy, can't find it anywhere, right? So I'm like, fuck. I'm like, Mom, can we go to the mall? So I want to go to GameStop. She's like, yeah, let's go to the mall. So we get to the mall. She's in the store with me, and I pick it up. And I'm like, oh, fuck yeah. She's like, oh, what do you have? And I'm like, oh, Nier Automata. And she's like, you ruined all your Christmas presents. And I was like, what? And she's like, that's what I got you, god damn it. And I was like, well, why didn't you say we could go to GameStop? Like, you were driving. You
Yeah.
told me to fuck off.
It's hard though, because if she says, no, we don't need to go get you that game, then you know you got
like,
it.
all she had to say was, she's not getting me shit. I was buying it for myself. But all she had to say was, oh, hey, yeah, I can't. I got something that's going on today, so, like, sorry. And I'm like, oh, I'll just drive up later, and you won't see me buy the game, and I'll act surprised on Christmas.
Yeah.
Like,
It's a good game.
It is. I like the game a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so I do
funny.
that all the time where I buy stuff when I get yelled at.
I'll just, I do that too, because I just kind of buy whatever I want. And it's totally unfair. Like, new book coming out next March. My man, Jordan
Right.
Peterson, and I just buy it. And she's like, how am I supposed to buy you anything if you buy everything?
Well, it's like, what do you think I work the overtime for?
Yeah, I was like, it's not for you.
I have a lavish lifestyle, so I have to work.
Yeah. To work to support my addictive purchasing.
That's why I pick expensive hobbies, because I know no one will buy me shit for it. So it's like, oh, I'll just play Warhammer and no one will buy me shit.
Yeah.
I can buy it
Yeah.
for myself.
They'll have no idea what
Fucking
they're...
multi-$100 figures.
They'll have no idea where
Hey.
to start. Like, what the fuck?
Whatever. Yeah,
You have to paint it and it's $200? What the fuck?
yeah, that's true. I thought about that a lot.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Oh, I have to cut this out and do this for $150. You motherfucker, give it to me.
Yeah. All right, fine. You sold me.
Damn it!
It's like, then you're like, wait, I make like $17 an hour normally, and this could take me about 10 hours. So this is going to be like a $400 set here if I take the time I could be working and pay
for real.
myself.
Same thing with the
I've
fucking
actually-
Gundams, man. Pay $50 for one, and then you gotta like take it out, like take each piece out, and then fucking put it together, and then fucking paint it.
At least it's like mostly colored. Like you got the
Yeah,
panel, but mine are
you
like
got the
it's
colored
gray,
pieces,
you
yeah.
fucker. And you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, great.
Like, it's an abusive relationship. Like, you're gonna pay me $300, and it's not even built or painted. Good luck.
Yeah.
and they're gonna give you pieces that are like the size of like an ant's cock, and they're like glue them together.
Yeah.
Fucking get those like zoom in glasses and fucking.
Hey, you
like,
used
with
too
the-
much glue.
Use the tweezers.
You've dissolved this whole piece. It looks like shit now.
Thanks.
It's like, does anyone have steady enough hands to do that shit? You're just like, fuck.
You gotta be like a fucking surgeon, man. Just like,
I had to buy tweezers, bro. So I had a friend, and like she like does streaming and stuff. Like she's a cosplayer. She's kind of famous. And she, I found out she like paints like minis, and we were talking about it because her husband taught her. And she's like, "Oh yeah, it's so relaxing." And I'm like, "Bruh, that's the hobby I swear the most at. Like I swear at video games, but fucking Warhammer, like painting and putting them together. I'm like, fuck, shit, god, fucking cunt. I'm trying to be quiet because it's like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
You're just like run into the sink. Fuck. Fucking tried. Fuck.
Yeah,
Fuck.
dude. The worst
Smash
is like
it.
I've
God.
I've never smashed one because I'm without expensive there. But I have a buddy who said he was putting one together and he painted it and he just like was snipping and he snipped off a major part and accident. He's like, I fucking broke it. He just starts slowing. He's like, oh, $50 is $50, and he started just like breaking
Yeah,
it.
dude.
And I was like, fuck, dude.
That reminds me of when I was with my ex-girlfriend and I was putting together this dresser and I was not in a good mood. And it wasn't a dresser, it was a bookcase. And like I was just like, I don't know what it is about putting those things together. I hate it. I just get so
it is
angry.
annoying, yeah.
And like this one, I looked and like I kind of fucked up the angle on one of the sides. And I put it, I think I put one of the pieces like backwards. And she was like, oh, that's okay. It'll be on the floor. It's not a big deal. And I'm like, no, I'll fix it. And I like kind of was just like banging on it. And it was like kind of moving. I was just like gently banging on it. And I was like crouched down, like on my, like just like hindquarters, just like crouched, like looking at it and like hitting it in place. And then I like just chunked it and like it just snapped. And she's like, oh, that's all right. It's not a big deal. And then like I was like, I had my feet like together and I was like crouched down and my right leg just went straight out and just fucking like, like through all 3 fucking layers of the shelf. I just fucking like kicked the shit out of it. And then I grabbed like the left half and I picked it up and I started beating the shit out of the right half with the fucking thing. And she's like freaking out like, oh my God. I'm over there just fucking raging, like bloodied fists, just beating the shit out of this.
The best part about that is like that's all built. That wasn't just the dresser. That was fucking build up.
Yeah.
That was stuff you like internalized and made you sick.
Yeah.
The last fucking.
And that was the last straw. I was like, she's like, oh, it's not a big deal. And I'm like, no, it's broken. And then I fucking take it out to the dumpster and like I have a long piece from the back, because I only destroyed the sides. And then I grab the long piece from the back and I just start fucking destroying it on the side of the dumpster. And this couple like walks by and is like freaking out because I'm over there just like, and it's exploding because it's that cheap, shitty, like fucking garbage dresser stuff. It's just like exploding. Every time I hit it, it's just loud crack, just crack. Pieces flying, me just fucking over there like going ham. It was crazy. That's what that reminds me of though. Like the fucking Warhammer thing, just going nuts, just ballistic.
Dude, my worst is like when I'm painting and I like fucking I don't know, my hands are retarded. And I go to like paint and I'm like, like super fucking small. And like I fuck up and I hit and like another color gets like on the face and I'm like, fuck. And I'm just staring at it and I'm like, I can't get this off.
Yeah.
I finished the face already.
it's over.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So it's a fun hobby though, and you should pick it up. But I've actually thought about like painting and like doing commissions for some people.
Yeah. I realize I have like dexterity problems, I think, because I was trying to like fucking, there's those strings for like bulbs, and I was trying to like tie them after like putting them on the thing. And dude, it took me like 10 minutes to do one, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, is there something wrong with me? Like, God.
It's we're getting old. Is what it fucking is, bro.
It's crazy. I'm like, dude, there's like 100 of these bulbs. I can't fucking do this. It's like a week.
Is it like one of these bulbs up there?
It's these strings. And so like you got to put it through this little loop, and then you have to like tie it in a way.
Dude, why don't you just buy like the little like metal hooks?
We didn't have them, and then we ended up just ramming them through the fucking tips. Because I'm like, fuck this. I'm not fucking doing this. We just fucking force fucked the bulbs in the ass.
Nope.
Yeah. And of course the kid just rips them off and then they're ruined pretty much. But
all my hard work.
yeah, dude. But man, there's something wrong. And so I'm really worried because eventually when I get that Conan game, And eventually I'll have the Conan cast is the theory. And then we'll play that Conan game that we have to paint the figures for.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm kind of scared for that.
You know what? I'll teach you.
Like, it's going to be awful.
It's not.
The
It's
game
not.
looks rad, though.
It's not as bad.
Yeah.
There's cheats to make everything easier. Because like my hands shake a lot when I try to do it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's that they're unsteady. They just get like crampy. Like I probably have
Take a Midol. I'll heal you.
maybe. I've never tried to like take stuff, but like even at work when I'm like putting the tags in, like the location tags in the trays, like my hands will get really cramped up if I
Right.
go too fast. And so I'm just slow at it. I'm like, fuck it, man. But yeah, that was the Christmas. So I got the Squadrons and the PSVR.
Nice.
So now we can all play VR games if you guys want. And
I don't have a VR.
You could borrow it though.
I'm poor.
I know.
Did you get like the little controller things too?
Yeah, I got the little wands.
Is that what they're calling them these days?
Yeah,
The wand.
yeah. The pussy
Did you
wand.
get anything cool, Craig?
For Christmas?
Yeah.
No.
No one supported your bad habits.
No, I mostly got clothes, which is fine because
I'm always surprised because Alex got me all these games last year and I didn't play a single one of them. No, I played Jedi Fallen Order.
I didn't play a single one.
But like I got Far Cry 5 and then the prequel or whatever, New Dawn or whatever the fuck it is. And then I got Ghost Recon Breakpoint. And those three I didn't even play.
yeah, you need to play that fucking Far Cry 5.
Yeah,
It's
her
great.
Far Cry 5 is pretty fun.
And you played New Dawn, right?
Yeah, I played both of them.
Yeah, the New Dawn is the one with the bear, isn't it? Or is that 5?
5 has the bear.
Okay.
There's a gay guy. It's the villain.
Yeah.
No, it's like an actual bear named Cheeseburger.
Yeah, that's your buddy.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty
You
awesome.
could have like either a human companion or like one of the animal ones because there's like a bear, a dog, and a lion, a mountain lion.
Yeah, and if there's anything I know from Far Cry is all of the animals are ridiculous when they're fighting your enemies.
Oh, and there's a boar.
Oh man,
You have to go with the hog, dude.
that's awesome. Why didn't you go with the boar?
I did.
Oh, okay.
I just forgot that he was there until just now.
Oh, you bastard! Now I have to play it. But I'm always surprised when she gets me games because one, I am required to play other games for the shows, and then two, it's like I'm always getting shit for like playing too much. It's like, well, fuck, man, you keep buying me all these games.
You should buy you VR, so like,
Yeah,
and like,
it's like now I'll just watch VR porn. I'll just be like reaching out, grabbing a tit, and just like massaging the grundle. It's like, what are you doing? Playing Star Wars.
I can see it on the TV, jackass.
Shit.
these new Star Wars are interactive.
Yeah, it's a very interactive Star Wars game. It's a sex mini game.
I gotta try to hit that port at the bottom.
yeah,
Thermal
that's-
exhaust port.
The thermal exhaust port. That's why it's all
The
all that
new,
heat's
the new
coming out.
God of War interactive sex
It's
scenes.
a little wet and sticky, but that's okay.
Yeah, we'll clean it up.
The interactive God of War sex game, like you're just sitting there like this, like what are you doing? It's like
Yeah, you gotta fucking do a certain range of motions to like.
it comes to like this, like it hooks into the back of the VR and it goes down to like your hips. It's like time to thrust, and you're like, yeah, woo! What are you doing? Dancing, baby, we're dancing.
Seems kind of suggestive.
There's that workout game on the Switch, the Ring Fit Adventure, and it requires you to like strap one of the Joy-Cons to your leg, so you can like have a range of motion.
Nice.
God.
It's getting there, boys. It's getting there.
I just remember I with that fishing game, the 15 fishing game, you could press R2 or R1 or something like that, and your guy would like grip as if he was gripping like a fishing rod. And like every time the hot chick would show up, the Cindy chick, and like she's in short shorts and like got a like tube top, like I don't know, it's not really a tube top, it's just a tiny shirt,
Yeah.
a tiny jacket with her tits hanging out. She'd like bend over in your car and like look at stuff, and like I would walk up behind her and just like do the little hand grab thing in my crotch, just grabbing my dick. I'm excited to get back into that. I like doing that.
Dude, so like if you have to like strap it to your thigh, all Nintendo has to do now is like the little like box, you know, like that box thing you put together. They can just make like an ass out of it, and it's like, oh, it's already strapped to my leg.
Yeah. Oh,
just go
those
to town.
they're little like It looked like Arby's boxes.
Yeah,
almost.
the one you can make like the pianos out of. You can make a woman out of those now.
Yeah.
There you go.
Those things, when I saw those, I was so mad. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And they're going to get away with it, too. And they did. Yeah, they
did. There's no getting. They did.
It's a fucking thick paper. What, it's like $40 each? Fucking paper? Paper! You idiots! Stop!
It's cardboard.
Stop buying it. It's a lie. It's not fun. It's just the same shit every time.
Fun.
With broken controllers and cardboard. Cardboard! That's what you put your burgers
they're
in.
totally broken too, because the fucking that yellow pair that I got last year for Christmas, it's drifting now. It's like not as bad as the other ones that came with the Switch, but like it's still like you're starting it.
And like
You're telling me that Nintendo Switch controllers drift.
Yeah,
and it's
and
like,
those yellow ones are the new versions too. The ones they
they're
said that they
supposed to
made
fix those ones.
to fix it. Yeah,
You sons of bitches!
And it's funny because every time we bring this up, someone like rages on us. I don't know where, if it's on the Discord. Like, you guys always complain, but here's this and this and this video to fix it. And it's like, no, you don't understand.
No,
I shouldn't have to fix it.
It's not.
Like,
It's not a software issue. There is the thing where you can like recalibrate it, and it can fix like some drift. But there is a like mechanical issue.
yeah. Well, they're
that
talking.
actually makes it happen.
They're talking
and
like-
that's the ones that we always seem to have.
yeah, well, when they mention that, they bring up like ways to fix it. But I'm like, I don't.
The mechanical one.
yeah. It's like, I don't want
Other
to
than
fix
sending
it,
it
though.
into Nintendo.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's like, like we could do those things. You're right, but it shouldn't do that.
Yeah, why
in
should
the
I
first
have to?
place.
Yeah, it's like, if I wanted to be,
Exactly.
if I wanted to be tinkering
like,
around.
There are ways to fix the Red Ring of Death on the fucking Xbox 360, and we could do those things.
Yeah,
but
we
we
could-
shouldn't have to do that.
Yeah.
We could wrap a towel around the Xbox and leave it on for 3 hours, like they suggested. But
Or we could wrap it in tinfoil and have it charge faster.
Exactly.
God, just the fact that we got 2 of those stories
I know.
is beautiful.
yeah, seriously. But that's the thing, though, is we shouldn't have to do it, and that's what bothers
Yeah,
me.
and
If
that's such an apologist thing to do. Like,
if I wanted to be a little tinkerer, I would have a PC that I was constantly modding. I
mean,
wouldn't
you
fucking
should've.
tinker with the fucking Switch. The Switch with the high-end PS3 graphics.
Yeah.
No, sorry, not
Besides,
interested.
if you fuck with those things, like you void the warranties, so you can't like turn them back in to get new ones.
Yeah.
If like you still have it, so
So fuck that. You guys are just you guys that come out and say that shit to us. You're just abused.
You're just abused.
It's spousal abuse from
they just-
Nintendo.
Just refuse
Nintendo
to
comes
relieve
home,
the
whips the dick
relationship.
out, and he's like, "You gotta
on the
suck
plus
it."
side,
And they do.
though, the fucking more expensive Pro controller
It does work, yeah.
does still work. I've had that thing for like a year now, and it does not drift.
I really like my Pro controller.
It's only $5 more than the fucking other ones, though. That's the mind-boggling thing. Or it's even less. I can't remember which one's more
I
expensive.
think they dropped the price of the Joy-Cons, so they're now like $60.
Oh
Same
wow!
with
Thanks
the
for dropping
Pro
$10 off a
controller.
broken product, you fucks.
Yeah, because it was $70 before, and it's like I don't care if
Which-
it is technically 2 controllers, because it's fucking not. It's just one
Well, like-
that can split into 2
Dude, the
and play with half functionality.
Yeah.
So fuck off.
The fucking balls to make them more expensive than base
PlayStation 4 and Xbox One controllers.
That don't work.
Yeah. Those PlayStation controllers, I have like my original ones. They last for fucking ever.
Yeah.
And you're gonna charge me $10 more? No.
I did, but the boy ruined the charge port.
Oh,
I think I could open it up and fix it though.
yeah.
But I have my original PS4 controller, and the only reason why it's fucked up is because it got jacked up there. It's not because it broke
I
down.
mean, mine's
or-
jacked up because I threw it against the wall. But
Yeah, my blue
I
one's
had
a little.
my blue one just
funky.
died straight up.
actually, I don't throw them against the wall. I throw
Like
them
I
against the
can't charge it or anything.
bounce
It just won't work now.
Jeez, I wonder if there's a disconnection with the battery. Probably is.
Oh, there
Maybe.
could be.
Did you throw it against a wall?
No, I haven't done anything. I've treated that one super carefully too.
Yeah, my blue one I don't do anything with, but my black ones I bounce them off the floor into stuff.
My black one's still fine, and I've had that one since I got my PS4.
Listen, I have rage problems, all right?
Yeah. Greg doesn't act on his rage.
No, I don't. Not anymore.
He just screams. No physical violence.
Just let it all out.
Well, that was what I got. So that was cool.
Yeah.
What's everyone been playing? What have you been up to, Craig?
Pretty much just Cyberpunk.
It's a good game. Speaking of like glitches and things we shouldn't have to fix.
Yeah. I mean, people should still be more mad about Nintendo than Cyberpunk, but whatever. Because, I mean, Cyberpunk, like, I can understand why people would be upset that it has a bunch of, like, you know, bugs and glitches, but, like, so did Skyrim, so did Oblivion, so did all these other games that everybody claims they, like, love and are masterpieces, like, 10 years later, you know? So it's like, why does this matter? I mean, like, especially since... So CD Projekt Red for Cyberpunk only had 500 people working on this game, and they only worked on it for like 4 years. And so it's like, you know, those other games like Skyrim and like Red Dead 2, which does have glitches still,
Which we watched today.
had like had like, you know, 1,000+ people working on it for like 6+ years. So it's like, I mean, come on, give them a break. Because you did rush them to, like, fucking release the damn thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing is, like, the same people that were pissed off about them releasing it on time. And, like, bitching about it.
The problem is they did announce it too early, but, like, they did, like, keep pushing it back because they knew it wasn't ready. But everybody was like, well, stop fucking delaying it.
Yeah.
Like,
and then they're like, stop making people work overtime and crunch. Oh, my God.
And the thing is, like, they wanted it to be, like, a next
Don't be gay.
They wanted it to be a next-gen game, and they were like, well, release it on PS4. And it's like, well, it's not going to be optimized, so here you go.
Dude, like, here's the thing, too. Like, my base PlayStation 4, like, before I got the Pro, it couldn't handle Doom Eternal. It kept quitting out on me during boss fights.
Was it like overheating?
Yeah. And same with Resident Evil 3.
Oh, Resi 3 fucked it up.
That was the last. That was Resi 3 is the last game I played on my PlayStation 4.
You could
No, I didn't beat it on PS4. I beat it on my Pro. I had to get the Pro.
your thermal paste was probably going.
But still.
But it got so hot that it went. That's the thing.
Like mine too.
Because those two games we played around the same time, and that's what cooked mine.
Yeah.
And I had to reapply thermal.
So the thing with it too is
Mine's
like
still fine.
my PlayStation 4 was always like
Mine's
hella,
a fucking tank, apparently.
mine was always hella loud. Like I took mine over to
Mine
Cam
is
and
loud.
Jacobs. So like we like I had a sleepover. And we also I took my PlayStation to like play it on different TVs.
Gay.
This is back. It was gay. Lots of dicks.
Did you guys fuck?
We did
Okay,
over the
good.
PlayStation 4. So this might be what fucked it up was the jizz.
Oh, yeah, you guys
But so-
came.
yeah, on the PS4.
The ass juice and the cum.
Yeah,
PS4 Bukkake.
yeah, not thermal paste. It's jizz.
Nice.
But so like you know, like we
jizz.
hooked up and like played on PlayStations, and like theirs were just so quiet, and mine was like
Yeah,
because the
dude.
fan just went. And when I got my PS4, I was like, this fucking thing's broken. It's not making any sound. But it's like, dude, that's nice. So like mine's always separate. Like mine was like one of like the first like ones.
Yeah.
Like it was like number 16 out of the factories and like whatever factory it came out of. But like I had to send mine in too because the fuckers forgot to put a screw in it. Like there's just like one
Damn.
little screw that goes in that's like got like the PlayStation like 4 like things. I'm like, oh well, if that doesn't work, if that's not in, then you can have like memory problems. And they're like, yeah, fucked up my hard drive and all that. So I had to send it in.
Oh, wow.
And fixed it.
That's crazy. Yeah, dude, mine is really loud too, but it works now. And now that I reapplied the thermal, I think those newer games are just heating it up so much that like the thermal paste just gets wrecked.
Yeah. So I mean, I switched to the Pro because I had the mic. I had no money to do it.
And over time, it does wear that thermal paste, but it doesn't seem to wear evenly because Craig's is fine still. So like, I don't know what. Maybe Craig
His
got
was
like
made with love.
he got a little more of a gloop, a little gloopity
gloop.
glop of the fucking thermal paste in the beginning.
Yeah, but the moral of the story is like I wouldn't have trusted my PS4 to run Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Not at all because of the problems I had with those two games.
Yeah, and though, like Resi 3, I don't know if you noticed when you were playing, but like sometimes shit wouldn't load in like properly. Like the zombies would look like dog shit.
Yep. Yeah, they I had frame rate drop too.
Yeah.
A lot of the time. The thing that pissed me off most though is to do it like right before I had to win boss fights, and then be like, "Brr,"
Yeah.
and just stop. And I did break a controller on that. I was so fucking mad.
And like I would look into the distance, I could see the guys like a little bit of ways away, and I'd like zoom in on them, and they would just look like ass.
Yeah.
I was like, does this game just look like shit? Because it looks really good most of the time, and then I look in the background, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude.
These guys are like pixeled all to hell. It's like PS2 over there.
So you know, the PS4 Pro did like it looks great and it with HDR, but just Cyberpunk.
Just Cyberpunk.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we didn't play any multiplayer games this week. Usually on the holiday we get together and play, but
Yeah, we didn't this time.
no, we're gonna have to pretty soon, man.
Yeah, we got another holiday.
It's true, we did. So that's it. It's a good game to play though. Cyberpunk's fun. I'm having a lot of fun with
And
it.
yeah, it has been fun.
I'm a fuck Judy.
I put like 30 hours into it, and I'm not that far in the story.
Well,
There's
apparently
just so much
The story's
side
pretty short.
shit and like other stuff to do. So
Me and you were playing the same way because like I've done mostly just side missions. Like
yeah,
the other night when we were playing, I finished the Delamain one. I just did all the cars.
nice.
You guys are both on PC, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
You said
and-
yours is working?
Yeah,
Did you get a new one recently?
my what?
Your PC?
No,
I thought you revamped yours. Didn't you like?
no. I bought one like 2 years ago.
Oh, just a pre-built?
No, I bought all the pieces and put it together.
Oh, okay.
I might need to replace the graphics card, get something with ray tracing, because I didn't realize mine doesn't have it. But like, I can still run Cyberpunk at like max graphics.
Yeah.
It like the lighting isn't like what it should be if it had ray tracing.
Yeah, my problem
So-
is I think I'm gonna get an external hard drive.
Mm.
I need more space.
Yeah, I've got that M.2 drive, so I'm okay. But I think I might need to get some SSDs in the future.
Yeah. That's why I'm not buying a pre-built one. I almost did with mine being down. And it's really made things like hard because for some reason like Drive is garbage on the fucking tablet and on the phone. So like getting the hog and all of that, it's like it doesn't work. So there's a lot of shit that I need the PC for. But I refuse to buy not like lesser parts. I can get a 3070 graphics card in a pre-built machine, but the other parts of that machine are not great. You know, you always give up something to get those new things in those pre-built computers, and that's why I don't like pre-building. And I'm sure you saw the same thing when you built yours. It's like you could buy a pre-built, but there's going to be parts that are worse than what you could buy for the same price.
Yeah, I was trying to save money, which is I did like a micro ATX build, so I could save some money, but
Yeah.
I kind of should have waited for the newer gen of graphics cards because I didn't realize they were going to be making them so soon.
Yeah, I mean it's not the end of the world, but to me it's like if I'm going to spend a bunch of money, I want it to be top of the line.
Yeah, I mean I spent like $400 on my graphics card, but like another $300 I could have had like top of the line. So
Yeah. And if you do it like I do it, where it's only every 8 or 9 years that you revamp a PC, then it's worth it if you
I mean,
spend a
I
couple
did
K.
get like a really good CPU and motherboard and everything, so I should be okay with like everything that I have. But
Yeah.
if I get a new graphics card, I'm probably gonna have to get like a better power supply as well.
You
So,
might have to, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But just that for you. All right. What about you, Zach? What have you been up to?
Cyberpunk. Played some Cyberpunk. Me, and Cam have been all the same time, just chilling and
Nice.
talking, showing each other how hot our me and Cam are showing them how hot our characters are. Showing the glitches. We got some fun glitches and just stupid stuff we found just around.
Yeah, we got to get you guys streaming, man. I think it'd be fun.
Yeah, I've been wanting to stream it, but like there's some nudity in the game, so I'm afraid of doing it on like Twitch and stuff. Like I don't want to get, you know what I mean, like hammered.
Yeah.
But played some of that. Played Streets of Rage 4. Oh shit,
You know what's hilarious to me?
pretty fun.
Real quick. There's like legit porn that I'll occasionally see on Twitter.
Mhm.
But like when we had the video of like the shirtless chick dancing over that dead guy after they killed him, remember that?
Yeah.
That got pulled off. Like there's legitimate porn. Like you can watch somebody getting plowed on
Mhm.
Twitter, but then that gets pulled down for porn. What the fuck is wrong with this fucking thing? Like,
I think it's mostly if somebody flags it, then
so nobody flags the porn. No one.
nobody flags the porn because they go to those things to watch the porn.
The 12-year-olds are going to Twitter so they can watch the 12.
But A4 every once in a while, it like forces me to watch a porn. Like it's, you know what I'm saying? Like you'll get the like lewd king. It's like lewd Twitter that I follow, and like occasionally it's just like whoa,
yeah.
yeah, but like that's fine. But our little video that was hilarious, that's not fine.
we were streaming actually. It was a month ago now. And I was taking him through his Twitter on Steam, like or over Discord on like the share screen, so we could have cases against him of being a furry.
Oh yeah,
It's pretty funny.
nice.
So yeah, Streets of Rage 4, which is pretty fun. I actually had a lot of fun with that. Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon. I didn't realize that was a trilogy. Kinda. They're all kind of connected, and I didn't know that.
Oh, is there a third game out?
Yeah, Curse of the Moon 2 came out.
Oh yeah, that's right, it did.
So I didn't realize that like that, and then Bloodstained, Ritual of the Blood or whatever. I didn't realize those were all like connected. So I started playing Ritual of Blood.
You played the original one, right? The 2D one.
The Curse of the Moon. That's the first one.
Which one did you play?
I played the first one.
No, I mean like graphically, what's going on in it?
It looks just like Castlevania.
Like old school Castlevania?
Yeah.
Like pixelated?
Yeah, so that's the first one.
Okay, yeah.
So, but I started with Ritual of Blood first, like a few months ago, and because I had the drift on my thing, I didn't want to play it. So then I'm like, fuck! I'm like, I'll just go back and I'll restart that one eventually. But I'll play Curse of the Moon first. But it's fun. It's like it's the same as the Castlevania.
Yeah.
Or one of them, so like it's sick.
I think I have one of those on my Switch because when my buddy was using it, or not my Switch, the show's Switch that I have. When he was using it, he bought a game or a couple games on it. I think that was one of them.
That's cool. It's fun. It's enjoyable.
Yeah.
I played Pieces of My Heart, just like a puzzle game.
Gay.
A porn puzzle
It's
game.
a porn puzzle game.
Oh, is it?
Those are the fastest ones to beat.
You have to put together it's like a literal puzzle game. Like there are puzzle pieces that like form a moving picture of a chick in the nude doing some.
I kind of wish you guys would have
pose.
recording because I had some good stuff. I'm like, I knew that was a labia. Like,
Yeah, I'm not sure if this is an Arby's sandwich or if this is a pussy.
But so yeah,
Pussy it is.
It was a faster game to beat. So
What if like there was also an Arby's sandwich that was less like
Is that sauce or jizz?
she's eating an Arby's sandwich, but like her yeah. One of them looks more like an Arby's sandwich than the other.
that should be a game show we do on our
It's not the
OnlyFans.
sandwich.
That's what we should do on our OnlyFans. We'll get like A4 to like edit out like everything around the veg and put it like in between
beef.
bread. Yeah, so we had to use it in a beef sandwich.
We got the meat.
Bro, that would be so funny.
Meat curtains or beef curtains?
You decide.
Yeah, it's perfect. All right, boys, we're starting an OnlyFans. This shit's gonna be funny.
Yeah, support us. Hey, support our meat curtains. But yeah.
Shit, I feel like there's other stuff, but I think I did just put all my time into Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
No, I played Cyberdate 2069. That's pissing me off. it's supposed to be like Honey Pop, which I did enjoy the puzzles on Honey Pop. But like
Not as good.
Cyberdate 2016 has an actual story and it's pissing me off. Like this is the only game I don't want a story in. I want to just go to the puzzles, but it's like, hey, like we're gonna talk for like 20 minutes. I'm like, shut the fuck up, just give me to the puzzle. I just
Show
want
me
the puzzle.
show me your meat curtains.
I just want to play the puzzles. I don't know why it's so hard. I just want to play the puzzles and see titties. Like
Yeah.
there's just the two things I want, and it's like stopping me from it. It's the Neo Yakuza. It's like shut the fuck, just let me play. But yeah, those are the games I played.
Yeah. All right. I did a decent amount of Final Fantasy 15. I have gotten halfway through, I think, episode Prompto, and I found the super boss, and he fucked me up. So I'm not
The
sure.
ultimate weapon or whatever.
No, it was the Kaiser Behemoth. Kaiser Behemoth fucking slammed me. So I'm going to try to see if I can harvest more items or do something to kind of fight him again. But I just like quit when I died. So I'll have a save a couple missions before. That one's weird. Like just side quests just pop up. And it's like, it's bizarre because it's this really short DLC. But I want to get all the trophies as I go along just to come like finish it up. So it's taking way longer than it should. But I did that. I've been doing a bunch of Dissidia NT lately too.
God damn it, dude.
Because I know those trophies are going to go away eventually, and I have to have it done, even though I hate it.
Respect the drip, bro. Respect the drip.
I don't think they're gonna go away, but
Well, the online might get pulled down, so I have to get 300 wins.
What's
online.
it on?
PS4,
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's better safe than sorry.
and I have about 200 wins online. now, so I need 100 more, and then there's one more online trophy that I'll probably get.
It's so disgusting. Fuck that game. I hate that game so much.
It's not that bad. Like, you get used to it.
The
but
3v3 version.
Listen, she doesn't hit me that hard. We just get used to it.
you callus up and you're good to go.
They should not have made it a 3v3 thing. God, they didn't really think about that game. I legitimately don't think they had anybody playtesting that game.
Well,
at
it was
all.
an arcade game before.
I know.
And as an arcade game, you could see it being pretty fun, right? Because it'd be like Killer Queen, where once you get the full
maybe
party... But even then,
maybe
though,
in a bar where everybody's drunk, then it would be fine.
Listen, we had fun.
but all sorts of horrifying things are fun.
But like
when
the
that
mechanics
happens.
of it are not good at all, and they did not do any playtesting. Like it does not flow well.
Yeah, and then I got angry ass black dude to download Comrades Final Fantasy 15.
Oh my god!
And so I think I'm going to try to go back into that and kill the super bosses because he wants to get those trophies, and those are 2 online FFs that I think will eventually go down, and I don't want to miss out on trophies for Final Fantasy ever again. There's some on 15 that I'll just never be able to get, and it bothers the shit out of me.
What the Comrades ones?
Yeah, so Comrades was a part of the 15 and like an expansion, and then they released it as a full game, and they pulled down the servers for the expansion one. And so now on my trophy
Wouldn't
list,
it just be the same though?
the trophies are the same, but they're listed separately. So I can't ever 100% Final Fantasy 15 now. It's technically impossible.
Dude, that's so dick.
It's bullshit. Don't fucking do that shit. Don't fucking play with that. At least it's not like tied to the platinum, but still. I'll never have that 100% next to that game, ever. It's just never going to happen.
I hate it when they do that.
And somebody warned me, but I didn't care. I was like, I don't have time.
Someday Schweiss's grandkids are going to pull down the PS4.
They should.
Like,
I don't know why
doesn't
they don't.
this game have 100%? And you'll be like, let me tell you a story.
Yeah, the PTSD, like...
I don't know why they don't just leave it at
Helicopters.
100%, and then you can go in there and then you can see what percentage each DLC has. Like, because it's the game, not like the game and DLC.
It's bullshit. It's bullshit how they do it.
It's bullpucky.
I mean, it shouldn't matter to me, but it does. It does. So that's what I've been doing, those 2 games. I did a little bit of Xenoblade as well. Not much. The hard thing is whenever I try to play at work, I just like fall asleep, take a nap. Which isn't great, but that is how it is.
Yeah, Xenoblade is a long game.
It certainly is. So we know what everyone's been playing this week. The real question, the only question, anybody beating a game this week?
Nope.
Yes.
Nothing from me.
I beat Pieces of My Heart, and I beat Streets of Rage 4.
Nice.
Craig, you have been unseated this year.
Don't think so. We're at a tie.
No, we're not. We're one. You were 1 above me, so now I'm 1 ahead of you.
I was 2 ahead of you.
No, you're only 1.
Are you sure about that? Check the list. Because I'm fairly certain that I had 2 more.
No, I thought it was only 1. So I thought, yeah, you were just 1 ahead of me.
Yeah, that's what we said last time. Well, we still, technically, the year's not over.
Yeah, there's still 1 more week.
Well, this is the last episode of the year.
Yeah, but I mean... Yeah, let's see. Ghost of Tsushima. There's that. Hey, he's got you by 1.
Well, congratulations, Zach.
Yeah, you could always beat more.
I could, but it wouldn't count.
Is that how we do this?
I don't know.
That's how we've always done
Oh,
it.
thank God. I'm so glad I beat 2 games yesterday. I was like, I have 1 more week.
Nope. Shit, yeah, that's awesome. Greg's never lost to another host.
It was nice playing with you.
Yeah. Good job.
Only
Wow, I don't feel as fulfilled as I thought I would.
Yeah. Is it because you know how this episode ends?
I know. Yeah, I mean...
Spoiler.
I know, dude. It's me sitting on a throne. It's like, you know, in like the Pirates of the Caribbean 3 when he's walking down the ship and he's like touching it and it's like getting exploded behind him and all his guys are dying. That's how I feel right now because I'm just like touching it. It's like... Then eventually I'm just going to walk to the end and die. I'm just like...
Yeah, sad but true. So that's it. The hog, I lost by a lot. I mean, it's not even, it's bullshit. You guys did good though. You guys ended up finishing pretty strong.
Damn it! I wanted to wear my shade. No, so my plan was. Damn it! I didn't realize it was today. I was gonna go buy that military hat and like the shades. We can't even stream it, so no one could have even saw it. But I was gonna come looking like a dude from Cuba. What's his name?
Castro or
I was gonna dress like Fidel Castro.
Nice.
can say you can't do Shay because his beard is ass.
So with my cigar, I was gonna come in.
Yeah. Craig's trying his Bay of Pigs, and it's like, fuck, that was a disaster.
It sucks as the year got away from us because I was going to commission artists to draw me as like different like political figures, like have the Obama one that says hope, but have me on it, and like have the Che Guevara one that was me, and like I had plans, it just didn't happen.
Yeah, we got way too busy. This year's a brutal fucking
2020
year.
was fucked, dude. Like this whole year's been bullshit.
Yeah, excited to pay taxes at the beginning of the year, you fuckers. You're all just like, oh, thank you to our essential workers. Now pay up.
Remember when we gave you money? You'll bend over.
Yeah, remember when you worked all that overtime out of a sense of duty for your work and country? Now you're fucked.
Yeah, for real.
So do we. They just start rubbing their fucking fingers together,
They're
waiting
just
for your coins.
spitting in your hole.
Yeah. Then getting it with the mega cock, so it does nothing. Seriously, that's how it feels. It's like I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get fucking pile dry.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to.
They haven't been taking very much out.
I'm making a substantial amount more than like I did last year. So I'm just like,
Oh yeah, dude, a lot.
yeah, they're gonna kill. They're gonna fuck me. Like,
Dude, my tax return better be awesome because of how much overtime I've been doing.
you hope you have that hope, but I just don't trust the government.
See, that's where
Dude,
they fuck
half
you,
the
though.
year of overtime and like all of that extra cash has been going directly to the government. So
Yeah,
I
well, you
fucking
should
want
get
it.
a bunch back.
Yeah,
I hope you do. I hope you do.
I fucking should.
You need something. Nice.
We need PS5. See, that's
Yeah.
everything about this year is bullshit. Okay, I don't get my PS5. I don't get. We get fucking.
You can't even say it anymore.
We're not supposed to be political, but disappointed in that. Disappointed in all of it, and then at the end, I can't even get a PS5 or a graphics card. It's like, come on! I've been working so many hours this fucking year, man.
Dude, I've been thinking about getting the graphics card too. And
Fucking
then
no
they're all-
3070s.
They're all out, and then the
Biden-
fucking PS5s are out.
PS5, fuck you, 2020. I haven't had time, and I've got all this money, and I can't fucking spend it on anything, and I'm just gonna get taxed. Fuck.
On the brighter note, this tape is pretty sweet.
Yeah, Felicia Nomiko, we have her letters. We found the old one.
I didn't throw it away.
Looks like we got a Christmas card. They're getting eaten by a shark.
Here, you read this one.
Okay.
Merry Christmas.
Let's take a look at it. I love getting. I'm kind of disappointed.
They're being
Gammon.
eaten by the shark from
You guys
Maneater.
are such a cute couple.
I didn't get-
my god!
I didn't get-
I'm not being sarcastic. I'm being serious.
I didn't
that's
get
cute.
Gammon Stark's.
Keep up the nude work.
Annual.
See you sometime.
Yeah, I have.
That's a little awkward right now.
Spoilers, bro.
Yeah. Merry Christmas. Yeah, I have physically met these two. The husband
have?
was
The
not as excited about my presence, drunken in his hotel room.
oh man, they used paper from
I was
Neon
shit-faced,
Evangelion.
man.
From what?
From Evangelion.
Oh,
Is that a
that's
dick?
dope.
What?
Is that a dick on the?
Oh no, it's Ray from Neon
Evangelion.
Genesis. All right, we got another card from back in November 6th.
Yeah, this one's the one that took forever to get here, and then we put somewhere. It was placed elsewhere.
I feel nice that I've been absolved.
Yeah.
But I didn't. There wasn't a card in there. I didn't throw it away.
All right, she said, "New clan. Okay, let her take 2. Now I have
fuck,
to try."
never mind.
It is number. We didn't find the original then.
No.
I spoke too soon.
Now I have to try and remember what I wrote in the first one. I'm old. Why do you have to do those things to your old listeners? I found the Conan comic in a used bookstore back in June.
Oh, that's right. There was supposed to be a note with that.
While we were
I'm
in
so sorry, Felicia.
New Hampshire, I think. I don't know. Yes, it took me a while to read it, but it was fun. Only a problem, Conan talks too much. I prefer movie Conan's laconic nature. but I knew I had to pass it on as soon as I got a chance. The menu is from a restaurant in Cleveland, Ohio, very near the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, since you all were drinking whiskey, doing the Drunken Tones book discussions, and Cam loves whiskeys. So you should you ever go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which is a lot cooler than I thought it would be. You should check out this whiskey list. I even posted a pic of it in the Discord chat, which should still be there. It was almost worth you missing the letter just to hear you try to tie it to the menu into the canon, the Conan comic. Oh man, that was gold. And now the important bit, I asked and you all agreed that if we hauled our asses over to Utah, you'd let my husband run a tabletop Fallout RPG game for you. No, not the official RPG, but one of my husband's crafting based on the Icon system.
Dude, yes.
My husband has no patience for time-wasting bullshit in his games, so this is an easy system to learn, and the story and action move quickly.
There's nothing better than a streamlined RPG system.
Yeah. He's pulled his gaming stuff out of the storage and is taking up precious space in the bus. So this is happening. You have been warned. We currently plan to hit your neck of the woods in spring or early summer, depending on how things shake out. We'll keep you posted. Also would love to have Cam there since he's such a Fallout fan like myself. I will keep you posted as we go on our ETA. Also, a count of how many players you can expect would also be good. Hey, Schweiss, how much do you want to piss off your neighbors, and how long is your driveway? Next time, double check the package for letters.
I'm sorry.
So we did lose the first one. There is no absolution here today.
Dude, you gave me hope when you said it was that one. Like, I was like, oh shit, no way.
I thought it must have been.
Fuck.
But, yeah. Thank you. I think that would be really cool, and we'll have to plan it out
Dude, yeah. That sounds hella fun.
with the new format that we're going to roll out today. That would be awesome as a big chunk of that.
Dude, fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you so much. We really appreciate anybody that sends us anything.
Yeah, for real. Next
Gammon-
time, and the letters didn't get lost this time.
Yeah,
Because I wasn't
disappointed.
handling them.
Disappointed I didn't get Gammon Stark's Christmas card. I asked him last year, and he sent me one, but he didn't do it this year. What the fuck, dude?
Oh, man.
I've got like 4 out of like 7 years. It's like a collectible thing for me. It bugs me that he doesn't send it. It's like, what the fuck, man?
Honestly, we probably should have done a card. That'd have been really funny.
It's funny because I always make the joke like, man, his daughter just gets more and more Asian as like time goes on because his wife is.
Why he's not sending you a card?
Maybe that's why. Yeah. It's like, man, your daughter's like way more Asian this time. Are you
30% more Asian?
Yeah, are you actually Asian? You just look like a white guy, but man, I think you're Asian. But yeah, it's funny, and I kind of like them. I wish I had the patience to do them myself. I really do.
What, Christmas cards?
Yeah, they're cool, but I don't know. At the same time, I'm like, it
Just
seems
need to
weird.
take a picture.
Yeah, and then mail them out and stamps. Fucking. I mean, I know I work at the
Christ.
post office, but you know, I really want to support them.
I
After
want
what
to
they've
support
done.
my job.
After what they've done to me, look at me.
It's like that like slow ringing, just like slowly hits your head.
Yeah.
Back as you think about the post office.
I wonder if there's like some kind of thing online where you can just upload a picture and have it sent out to
I bet you
as
there's a
many
service.
addresses as you put in there.
I bet there's a service that does that, which would be awesome. That'd be
Because
great.
we could do a Nude Clan one
Yeah, that would be fun.
or a Geekdom one, I guess. Get everybody together.
Yeah. So I want the Geekdom calendar too. Our like fat bodies just fucking stripped. It'd be great. Calendars. I want it one of these days.
Everybody gets their birth month.
Yeah, exactly.
Except for Cam and Joe would have a problem with that.
They can do a one together.
Or we could give Joe May because this is the first. Give him May.
Yeah.
Just say sorry. Cameron gets June. He's further into the month.
If you did a one for Joe, it'd have to be like one where like a tasteful in the tub one. where he's got all his candles up around him.
Yeah.
We have that one picture of him like in nude in the newspaper bath.
I think Alexa just started
it
talking.
was my Siri.
Oh.
Shut up, bitch.
One of these robo bitches just started talking to us. Tired of these robo.
So that means I get October. I get October because that's my birthday.
Yeah. Schweiss gets January. I get July.
We could put like what are they? Little sparklers on your nipples, on your nip naps.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, I kind of want to do it. I want to do the Magic the Gathering card game more. The nude walkers and like all of that. That's gonna take a lot of work.
The nude walkers.
It really would, and we'd have to have an artist do everything too, so we couldn't just steal Magic the Gathering art.
Yeah, and our artist has been flaking for months and months. Might have to get A4 to be our artist now.
We'd have to have the 5 different like mana types.
Yeah.
And then we're each like the main set, the origin set of the nude walkers.
We should have like some of the origins where they did like the dual plane walkers, where it was like they're like whatever set, and then when they became planeswalkers, that would be funny.
I like the idea.
It could be a normal Schweiss and the multiple planeswalkers.
The nude playing cards. And then we'd have to have decks tailored to like our specific abilities.
That would be funny.
I guess that would make me blue for glitching shit.
Yeah.
Just like glitch everybody else's cards out.
Right now you have to draw 17 cards.
And now you're done. You're
game
dead.
over.
Yep.
Game
all
over.
All your cards are gone because got fucked.
Fucking mono.
Cam would hate it.
Mono blue players can suck my dick.
Yeah, blue is fucking annoying.
I want to summon this. No, you're not. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I guess my deck would either have to be blue or black because of that.
Get out of here. I'm black.
You're not black, you're brown.
Yeah, well, all my decks have swamp in them. Every single one I ever made. I like the stealing life.
Yeah, I've done vampire decks.
Mine have always been like white, red.
So my most powerful deck that I've actually won tournaments with, like in the game shops for Commander, is red, white, red, white, and black. It's pretty sweet.
Should have red, white, and blue.
No.
Give a little taste of the freedom.
Red, white, and green.
Doesn't
Go for
have
your
it.
Mexican.
Doesn't. Fuck you. I think I have a red, white, and green deck actually.
Of course you do.
It doesn't have the same effect because like what it
It's
is.
not
is,
that
like,
great.
The whole thing the deck pivots on is like the commander, and it's like when she attacks, you automatically get to play a
your
demon.
creatures get to jump over a wall.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, well, technically that's what it is because you play a demon or an angel from your card or dragon by putting dragons in there. It's like demon or angel straight from your hand in there, and they're attacking. So it's like, here's my 12/12, fucker. And you don't have to summon, and it's permanently there until they kill it. So.
Yeah, you're like, it's kind of lame though, because all the ones that could run, jump, and swim are already on the red, white, and blue deck. But we do what we can.
It's a hard life.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. We got any questions, guys? It's kind of like a Q&A/announcement pod.
Oh.
What a nice little relaxed, chill one too.
Yeah. I want to do end of year stuff, but I think we have a few more games that we need to beat before we do game of the year. That's kind of where I'm at right now. Because like Cyberpunk, we have to have that in. Because that's been a game we've been waiting for forever.
Cyberpunk's technically going to be on next year's though for all the game awards.
It came out in December.
That sucks, but I feel like it's more with next year.
But that's
because you haven't even gotten to play it. Well, get a better computer and you can play it.
I will.
You're without it just.
I gotta wait, man. I can't just buy shit parts.
Well,
I got integrity.
You've done this to yourself.
Kind of, yeah.
I don't know what we would have for game of the year. I'm thinking Ghost of Tsushima.
If I were to decide right now, yeah.
I'm thinking Cyberpunk 2077.
After just saying that it belongs next year.
Yeah. With this year, though, I would say Ghost. Maybe, Streets of Rage was fun, but Ghost is better.
Yeah. Well, what do we got? Also, thank you again, Felicia, for sending that
They
stuff.
keep putting pictures in these fucking New Clan questions, so I don't know what they want from that.
Pictures of the questions?
No, there's just pictures that go with them or something. I don't know.
Oh, it's about what we think of Oscar Isaac playing Solid Snake and stuff like that.
I don't know where we left off, to be honest. I think we answered that one.
There was the driving one. That was funny.
Greg.
I don't think we did this one from True Hoax. It says, with a couple months till the end of the year, have you considered bringing back old segments or starting new ones for the show? In regards to the discussion of when to count a game beaten and an MMORPG expansion values came up, have you guys ever seriously considered revamping the rules or total points for Hog?
We've always toyed around with the idea of revamping Hog, and we've done it a few times.
Yeah.
I like where it's at now, points-wise. We can always revamp the rules, though.
Yeah.
With the MMOs, we did decide that one MMO campaign, so like if you do an expansion, that counts. But only if it's a story expansion, not if it's like a gameplay expansion. That counts as a full game.
Yeah.
So like that, I think we're more cozy with adjusting. I think the points are probably about where they need to be, though. Feels right.
Yeah.
So we're always retooling and willing to do so. But so yeah, definitely not a couple months left in the year.
Well, this was in October.
It's like 4 days left. But
Well, I mean, it was like October 20th, so I guess really it's only like a month until the end of the year.
yeah,
Unless you count the entirety of December
I
as
do.
well. But
You might as well.
so it'd just be 2, yeah. But yeah, as far as bringing back old segments and starting new ones for the show, I guess you could say, yeah, we have considered that.
yeah, certainly
Very,
have.
very recently. I can talk about that.
Next one is from Shinryu. He says, why haven't you guys played Shin Megami Tensei yet?
Because it's getting a remaster on PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, that remake that they're making for it seems like a good option.
Which kind of pisses me off because I
wait for.
did buy it off Amazon. So I have
PS2.
it. I just didn't, I just don't have the TV to play it on.
I got a TV.
I'm not
man.
taking that TV anymore. It takes up so much room.
It's fucking heavy too, man.
It takes up so much room, and I'm like, oh, great. Yeah, so yeah, we did plan on playing it, and that is still in the cards for us to play, but it's gonna be the remaster.
Yeah. So there you go.
Because they're, from what we've heard, they're
It's
not
still
going
gonna
to
have
anything.
fucking Dante from Devil May Cry, and that's all I care about. So,
That's fair.
Jiggle Physics says, do you
Nice.
think you'll ever get around to playing Earthbound Mother 3?
I have no idea what that game is.
It's the game that Ness is from in Smash Bros. It's Earthbound.
No.
I don't know. We might.
It's an RPG. And
It's supposed to be one of the best games
yeah,
ever made, right?
it's
Really?
Yeah, it's supposed to be one of the better ones that people claim anyway. For a fucking copy of it on
That-
Super Nintendo is like $400.
That people claim. They also claim that Last of Us 2 is Game of the Year.
It's true, which is
I
why
don't fucking trust people.
yeah, which is why you have to question everything.
Everything is permitted.
Yeah. Nothing is true. Everything is permitted. Metal Gear Wolf says, what's the biggest, craziest thing you've done for someone like a significant other or whomever to impress just because? Don't skip the answer, the question.
Wait, what have we done?
Like to impress.
What's the
again.
biggest, craziest thing you've done for somebody that's a significant other or whomever to impress or just because? The biggest thing? I don't fucking know.
To impress. That's interesting.
Whipped out my dick. I don't know.
They said impressive.
Oh.
Whipped out
I thought I
dick.
heard compress. I was thinking small, compact.
It's a little VW bug over here. It's classic.
You could float all the way from Cuba on this fucker. Want to escape Castro, baby?
Hell yeah.
Hop on.
Fuck,
Dude.
I don't know. That's a.
I don't really do stuff to impress. I mean, you're just naturally impressive. I don't know.
Yeah. I feel that.
Exist. That's a tough one, yeah.
I don't think I've really done anything like that, like something big and crazy to do something impressive just because or for whatever reason.
Yeah. I mean, there was one time that I rode like a big ass cart thing down a ramp at school and I like hit the wall and I launched like 8 feet in the air and just flew. That was kind of something to impress, but it ended horribly. But that wasn't for a significant other. That was just for
Yeah,
everyone
for
and my own
us.
amusement. And then it went very, very badly at the end.
Yeah.
And they were like putting up decorations and they had like tape on it. And I like slammed onto one of them. And like I thought someone was coming to help me up. And then they just like moved me a little and like pulled it off of my back because it had become stuck to me. I was like, oh, thanks. But I fucked up my chin and knee like real bad that day.
Fuck, dude. The only bone I've ever broke is because I did something stupid like that. But I built a drift trike and I went down Squaw Peak and like,
Oh my God.
bro, my cousin's like, yeah, man, it's all good. And I have like my cousin, he's passed away now, but he's a Marine. And he was just like, nah, it'll be fine. Let's go. And I was like, okay, man, let's do it. Let's build it. So all four of us go down and my fucking peg broke off. So you put like a little peg the rest of your feet can hang up. Fucking
Yeah.
snapped it. My foot went down, popped it. I flew over and rolled and like crashed like into like the woods.
Can't imagine why he's not alive anymore. Dude, Squaw Peak is dangerous, man.
Dude, my
You
other
go
cousin,
fast.
almost got pasted by a car. Like we were all like, yeah. So he stops though. Like so, the other two go down. He stops. He's like, "Fuck, man, you okay, man? You all right?" And I was like, "I think so." I stood. I'm like, my ankle kind of hurts, but I can walk. Like I'm fine.
Yeah.
So I walked up a fucking mountain on a broken ankle. I didn't know it was broken. And I'm just like sitting up there, and he's like, "What do you want to do?" And I'm like, "Just finish your run, like scarf on."
Yeah.
So I sat there for like 45 minutes. I'm like, my ankle is like progressively getting worse.
Yeah. I broke mine and I walked on it for a few days and I was like, this fucking
Dude,
hurts.
I jumped out of his truck and I got to my house and I just immediately just hit the ground and I was like, "Oh fuck!"
Yeah. And my mom's like, you would know if it was broken. And then it was broken and I was like, I did tell you. So I kind of knew. It fucking hurts.
Yeah, so my mom's a nurse and she's just
Oh,
like,
yeah.
she looked at me, she's like, "What'd you do?" And I was like, "Nothing." And she's like, "Get in the car. I'm taking you to the hospital." I was like, "Okay."
I'm going to put you down in the field.
Yeah, they're gonna shoot me, and that's what they do to Mexicans when you break your leg.
Yeah.
If they can't set it, they just.
If you can't hop a fence, then you
Sorry,
get fucked.
boy. Yeah.
Mama says we can't have you no more.
Yeah. If you can't pick fruit, you can't survive. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, when you're a male, they don't give you an option to be a house Mexican. Like
Oh,
it's the fields or
fuck.
nothing. Yeah,
Jesus.
it's a
that's
hard
brutal.
life. Yeah. They set me though. They set my ankle, and it was great.
If you can't stand out in front of a Home Depot, then what good are you?
And like the giving oranges to people is the only reserved for the retards and the old. So it's-
Yeah, God.
Gotta work the fruit stands.
nah, but the most impressive thing is they're like, there's nothing we can do for like we can put a boot on it. You don't need like you just have to like make sure it just sets.
Yeah.
And then my boss called me at 2 a.m. He's like, "Hey, you coming in today?" I was like, "I told you I broke my ankle." And he's like, "Yeah, but we need you." So I still went to work.
Did it hurt when it was growing back?
Yeah.
Like crazy?
Like a bitch. I couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
And now because like I just kept working and walking on it, I have a limp. Like when it gets like kind of like a slight, but when it gets like really cold, like
Oh
my
my
ankle hurts.
God.
Like a
Yeah, you're like one of
bitch.
those old guys.
Yeah.
It's gonna snow tonight.
That's exactly what it is.
You're this grizzled old fucking bastard.
That's how I know when like women are horny
Snow's
too. Is my
coming.
ankle starts hurting.
Supposed
I'm
to
like,
snow
"Nah,
on
she's wet."
Tuesday.
Yeah, her pussy's wet.
She's wet. I can feel it in my ankle.
My ankle knows.
Yes, yeah. Like I'll wake up some mornings and I'm like, "Fuck, why does my ankle hurt?" And I'm like, "It rained."
God.
It sucks.
Fucking. It's meant for old people, man.
Well, it's like if like if I sit too long too and like I like hop off a chair or something, like mine's kind of like up at work,
yeah.
and like I'm like, "Fuck, why does it?" Like it's residual and it.
Should we
pisses-
require
pisses me off.
all weathermen to have fucking like broken
Yeah.
leg or
That's-
something
that's
to
fair.
be able to like
Bones.
tell the future?
That's part of the like the graduation ceremony. They just like lay your leg and they get a sledgehammer. Oh!
When you break your leg, then you get your name changed to be something to do with like weather.
Yeah. Cloud.
It's Stephanie. It's
Johnny Store.
Stephanie Thunder.
Christopher Cumulus. Christopher Cumulus.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty much all the questions that don't have to do with Cam or
Sorry that we're not impressive
The
to like
hog
women.
debate.
I guess because we just didn't do anything.
Yeah.
we haven't like
I mean, like it's not really impressive, but like I listen to women.
yeah.
So it's like if they say they like something, I know, but like I don't think that's impressive.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe women will find that impressive.
I mean, I had
don't
a
know.
chick that wanted to
But
like. She said she
anything
wanted
to say about
She
it, they
said she
will.
wanted a fancy date, so we went to the opera. Even though I didn't really want to go. So
Yeah.
glad, I guess.
Like, why would I want to watch a bunch of fat Italian women screaming at the top of their lungs?
Don't get me wrong, it's beautiful, but I still didn't want to watch it. I don't
Yeah.
speak French or Italian.
Yeah. I could just listen to it and get the same shit.
It's like that scene in Inglourious Bastards. It's like he speaks third best Italian. I'm like, I don't speak Italian. That's why I said third best.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that fucking movie.
That movie's so fucking good.
Shit, yeah. I don't know about the impressive part. I don't really do grand gestures so much.
Yeah.
The kids do grand gestures for you, though.
Yeah, they impress the shit out of me with it.
The fucking VR.
Where'd you get the money? And there's like a body in the back of the kids. Don't worry about it.
Part of the reason why I knew as well is because Alex is the worst at hiding gifts. And so, like, I was grabbing the groceries and there was another bag in the back of my car that had the Squadrons game in it. And I was like, the fuck? She's like, oh, that's not for you. I'm like, come on. Yes, it is.
It's not for you.
If you give me a Star Wars game every year except for Battlefront 2 because I was bitching about it endlessly. Every year but that one. I've gotten the Star Wars game. The annual Star Wars game. It's like, come on. And then I saw the VR thing and I was like, it all came together. And then I knew. It's like, oh, I'm going to get to play it in VR. That's
There has to be a new Star Wars game that comes out this year for you.
Dude, you have to play Resident Evil 7.
That's the first thing I said.
Have to.
I was like, oh, I can play Resi 7 in VR now.
My buddy said it scared him and he fell out of his chair, so I think you need to play it.
It's interesting.
Greg got pissed when he played it.
It's way easier to aim because it just aims wherever you're looking. But like turning around is weird because like it only turns at like a 30-degree.
Yeah,
angle.
I remember you getting mad. That's like classic fucking survival horror. They're like, fuck, come on, turn, go. It's coming.
Screaming.
Yeah, you can't turn like you can with the controllers. It's just like a shift of like 30 degrees.
Oh my god, 30, 60, 90. Oh my god, 120, 150. Come on, he's coming. He's got his axe. All right, run.
You can't like quick back like in the game.
I think you can.
You just have to whip around as hard as you can.
It just flies off your head. You're like, no.
Yeah. Fucking I want to play it though. I want to play the VR.
You should.
7. I've already beaten it, but I haven't played it in VR at all. I didn't do it.
And I feel like it might be required playing for when the new one comes out, when 8 comes out, because he's a good character in the game.
Oh, is he?
He's the main character again.
Nice. There you go.
I thought it was Chris.
No, he's in it, but the main character is that one dude.
Oh.
Ethan is that his
Winters.
name?
Ethan Winters.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, I guess maybe it's time to talk about
Yeah. Well, so guys,
the elephant in the room.
speaking of the elephant in the room, Caleb Craig on the podcast today. It's actually what we're supposed to do for our other show with Ultima. Whenever Craig was in the room, we would like make fat jokes at his expense.
Those are dicks.
Yeah. Even if he wasn't on the podcast today. It was always the fun part when he was just sitting in the corner waiting to do nude. So, all right, guys. We know Cameron's been gone for a while. No one's really talked about it. We were making like a meme out of it in a way.
Yeah. The reason we didn't talk about it is because Cam didn't really want us to.
Yeah.
So
it was all his choice.
Yeah. That's why we never like straight up told you guys what was happening. But with the changes that we're making, we might as well just say that Cam got burned out. He quit the show, sort of, for the last 3 months because Suikoden 2 took out too much of him.
It took his soul.
Yeah. What was left after Persona 5 was taken with Suikoden 2.
Oh yeah, it was bad.
So yeah, Cam had a rough time of it. Life has just been getting in the way for all of us. So
he also was sick with some stuff.
Yeah, it's medical
yeah,
He
stuff.
had to have surgery.
Yeah. In his throat or whatever, it was like his lymph nodes, sinuses, something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember what exactly.
So that was part of the factor as well.
And then the hard thing is, and we've been talking about this for years, the show, we really enjoy the show.
Yeah.
We all like doing it. But it's taken a toll on our social aspect, the social aspect of gaming. Like, we don't really get to play what we want to play as much. And when we do, we feel guilty about it because we're not playing what we should be playing.
Yeah, and then when we do enjoy what we happen to be playing, we can't, like, keep playing it because we have something else to immediately move on to.
Which is why with Ghost of Tsushima we pushed it back so much. I mean, you didn't beat the one game until like last weekend or whatever, but towards the end we did give ourselves like about a month extra so we could do more side missions. And
Yeah.
we could get into it, and that was really enjoyable.
Yeah, and we've realized that over the years, it's become harder and harder with our lives to really dedicate the amount of time we would need to have a review every 2 weeks for the podcast.
To do the show the way we have it set up, it would be, to do it justice, we would have to quit our jobs straight up and do nothing but Nude Clan, which we cannot do.
And yeah, it's not sustainable.
Yeah. And it's not that I wouldn't if that was a thing, and I know that's something that in order to do that, we could build it up to that, but
it would take longer, and we can't get to that point in
it's just hard. It's just too hard.
You're about to have 3 kids.
Yeah, I'm gonna have another kid, and like I'm working a lot, and this year 2020 really broke us, I think, is what happened, because all of us have been working a shitload.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much everyone but Cameron. But Cameron for a while was working a bunch of overtime too.
Yeah.
And it's just become too difficult to do it in the format that we have now. Is really what we're getting at. And we don't want to continue disappointing and putting out bullshit. At least to us, it feels like it sometimes.
Yeah.
So we're going to be changing some formats. Cameron is going to be returning to the podcast. We're going to make a bigger push for YouTube and like just hanging out and playing games. That's kind of what we want to do.
So essentially what's happening is our main focus is basically now going to be YouTube, where we just happen to stream whatever game that we're playing together or separately just while we're on chat. And it's going to be kind of just a laid-back atmosphere. Everybody just kind of chilling, being funny, whatever. And then we're going to upload those videos to YouTube. And that's basically going to be our primary focus. And then there's going to also be a monthly podcast where we separate it out into weeks or something. I don't know.
So Craig also is quitting the podcast.
Yeah, I'm leaving the podcast part so that we can do the YouTube stuff.
And it's not so much to me, it's not that we're making that the main focus, but we're going to focus in a lot harder on it. Because that's something that Craig is more interested in, and we're all interested in.
Cameron too, and I think it's a good idea.
I think it's going to be more casual, and we're going to do one podcast a month. And Joe said he will join us for that, so he's going to return as well. He won't be here physically until like I think April or May, but he said he can join for some Zoom portions of when we do the once a month big podcast. So like we're going to continue the podcast. But the focus shift that Craig is getting at is more of a more social interaction kind of a thing. And so like it's us gaming with each other because we don't get to do that very much anymore. And it's
like,
caused
I don't
a
think
lot of
we've
problems.
played a game with Schweitz for months now just because like our schedules are so fucking like crazy, and the only day that we can really possibly do it is the same day that we happen to be recording the show. So all of our time gets taken up doing that instead of like
and Craig, I hope we can get him to come back later, but there's too much shit going on right now for all of us.
Life is fucking us to the point where it's too much. Like right now, I've just been burnt out with the show, playing all these fucking games. I no longer have time to do so because I now have to work a bunch of overtime. I have a girlfriend now, and like I just have like no time.
Yeah, and we don't want to do it.
And I feel like I can't do the show justice in the way that I have, like in the capacity that I could do stuff.
And I get that. And it's hard because I want you to want to do it, and I feel like once we try out the new format and you kind of see what it's like, I'm hoping you come back. You don't have to because we'll still hang out and do the YouTube stuff.
We'll see what happens. If work gets more relaxed, then it'll be a possibility again.
But right now, it's a hiatus for Craig.
Yeah.
And it's not necessarily forever, but hiatuses are breaks, and sometimes breaks have an end, and sometimes they don't. So,
and that's like with cameras, we didn't know.
Yeah,
and that's why we didn't say anything because one didn't want to, and also because we didn't know what was going to happen.
He kind of sprung it on us like basically the week we were going to record something, and he was like, yeah, I'm actually not going to come in today because this. And it's like, oh, okay, well,
Yeah.
that's fine.
But we were also making a meme out of it, like just fucking like trying to be mysterious.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
now it doesn't feel right to do that because Greg is actually leaving.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, we probably ought to just like stop
Yeah,
fucking
I mean,
around.
well, we're making big changes, so we might as well just be like upfront. So that's
Yeah.
why we're.
Yeah.
With the YouTube stuff as well, it won't just be us playing games like that too, or like all streaming. We did talk about doing some reviews separately.
Yeah.
Some movie reviews. We talked about anime
There-
reviews.
there's still going
It's
to be
more-
a variety
the
of
YouTube
content.
the YouTube's more a variety thing. We talked about like doing a D&D thing. We've talked about these things to bring more content because we do have a very wide base of people who like a very wide majority of things.
Yeah.
And so we're talking about that and like taking into consideration what you guys like as well into the content we want to give you because we want you guys to enjoy listening to us and now watching us.
And with the Hog League coming back, that is still happening. I'm still going to get Jake. Jake and I are still we're still working on retooling everything and getting it ready. So that, and the plan is, guys, we're going to still do, my plan right now, and I hope this works out, and I think it will, is once a month, a Sunday. The first Sunday of the month is what we've decided on. And I think we're going to not do January because we want to have content and get everything ready. So we're going to be on a little bit of a hiatus here for the podcast. It's only going to be till the beginning of February. And
We're still gonna. I'm gonna make an effort to stream though.
we're going to be
well.
online, yes. And we're
Yeah.
going to be doing stuff. And I still plan on having at least a review on that big episode. So like I want to have it like a big 8-hour block where I don't work. And we get progressively more and more drunk as the night goes on. And the last week's thing is just our raging after dark shit-faced kind of thing. That's what I want. But I want to have a review in there as well. So like, even if it's just a bullshit game, like this is where we can review crazy shit like that fucking, Hooters road trip game. Like
Oh my
we can do
God.
whatever the fuck we want. So it's going to be more laid back because we want to put the pressure off of us because honestly, the pressure is making all of us just not want to do it. And it's not when it becomes too much like work and you're already
We
working
can't-
a ton.
Yeah, we can't enjoy it the way we used to.
And and we don't want that to come across necessarily to you guys because I think it just reduces the amount of enjoyment everyone gets from the show. I don't know what we're going to do with the forced entries. Part of me still wants to honor it for those that are still on the podcast, but I don't know. I think we still should, but we just have so many of them that it's going to take a long time. So you guys, you're just going to have to wait. That's really what it is. We'll have more time to do this, more time to do them when we have basically we've made the show what we're going to make it. We are going to be trying to put out more content on YouTube. I hope that all works out well. I think it will.
It's something that Joe talked about wanting to do as well.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think
We've been
it's-
talking about this for years.
This is the progression that it was naturally going to go anyway.
Yeah.
We're just finally pulling the trigger.
And it's either do this or the show basically goes away.
Yeah, the show ends or we go to YouTube. So,
Yeah. And we will still do the podcast. That's the plan. But it's going to be different. So guys, just keep that in mind.
there's also going to most likely be a lot of changes to the Patreon due to YouTube becoming a thing. So,
I guess with like talking about hosts too, some of you guys have seen him on like with us on certain episodes. A for Extreme is going to help us a lot with the YouTube.
yeah.
He's going to come on and be a host
And any
play
of
on
you,
YouTube.
any of you guys that want to play these games with us when we're just kind of socially gaming, you're all welcome to
Yeah.
join. No
100%.
one's barred from it. Just realize that we're going to use you in our content most likely.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so if you're cool with that, then you're in.
I think something too to keep the listeners more involved. What things would you like to see on a YouTube channel? What things like make your guys' like YouTube channels you subscribe to? What makes you want to subscribe to them? Especially gaming ones.
Yeah, because we're really what the plan is now is make funny clips of us fucking around in
Yeah,
games.
it's all to be relaxed and chill.
We should make a suggestions page in the Discord. For
That's a
people
good
to
idea.
Drop
Yeah.
some ideas.
We're still going to do the giveaway games. When we play games and review them, we're going to give them away. So the Patreon, that goal will still stay. You guys still get entries into that. We still have a big backlog of games that you can take because with the show bottom, and the whole point of that is to give them away.
You have to give them to you guys.
Like how many fucking we got like 2 copies of fucking Doom Eternal still. One of them's collectors, man.
We
You
still
fuckers-
have copies of 50 Cent.
Yeah, I've got like 4 copies of that fucking Blood on the Sand.
Yeah, the Japanese one because Schweiss wanted trophies.
Yeah, man. What are you people doing with your lives that you're not choosing this game? And like, we still have a fucking.
It really wasn't that bad. It's not great, but it's not bad.
Yeah. Speaking of Digimon Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory, that's still in there.
It's
I
not
think it's been
great,
there for years.
but it's not bad.
That thing's been in my house for like the last 3 years, and it's crazy. It needs to go. All right. Like, one copy is gone, and like, I swear to God, like, I thought they were all gone, and then I look through the tub and I'm like, what the fuck? This is like it's like herpes. It just never goes away. It just gets subdued for a little while and then resurfaces.
Yeah, that's
Jesus
exactly what happens.
Christ. I'm going to look in there next time. There's going to be 2 Cyber Sleuth Hackers Memories in there.
And
I'm
they're
like,
gonna
They're just reproducing
yeah,
now.
fucking like rabbits. They're just gonna keep.
yeah. Once it asexually reproduces once, then it fucks itself and reproduces like twins.
Keeps coming.
A fucking hydra of
Then you're gonna
Digimon.
you're gonna go to make yourself an egg, and then like you crack the egg open, and it's just a copy of
Just a tiny-
just a tiny copy of Hacker's Memory.
keychain size. Like, I got to put it in the fucking plastic bag and kill it before it grows up.
It grows into a full size copy.
That's what we should. That's what we should have told Alex to get him for Christmas. We should have wrapped it and put it under the tree.
Digimon.
Cyber Sleuth.
You like cut it, carve it open, and it's like pregnant with a bunch of tiny Digimon Cyber Sleuths. No!
Oh my god!
It's like spider enemies in games. Yeah, you
It's like
burst
a-
open the sack and
Slowly, it
it's
just
just a bunch of...
becomes the entire Digimon game collection.
You come downstairs, this whole wall is just like 2 like games. It gets just Cyber Sleuth on each wall.
Dude,
Like, you're just staring at it, and it's just like both Cyber Sleuth.
The wallpaper is just the game cover. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
dude, speaking of Digimon, Game Changers has Digimon World 2, and it's like $100.
yeah, I know.
What the fuck, dude?
Those Digimon games get expensive.
And I'm still doing my like collect all the PS1 games, and I saw that and I was like, oh my, that's gonna be painful when that
I
comes.
think the first one is
What the
also as
fuck?
expensive. So
Like, this game like looks like shit, and it's got like a 60. What the? Why is it $100? Just like, the longer I go, it's gonna get more and more too.
Like George Takei when he saw a cock. Oh my.
Oh my!
oh my.
Seriously though, like those are gonna hurt, dude. So I bought Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 instead. It was $15.
That's a good game though. That
And it's
is
a
a
good game.
fucking fantastic game.
I was like, I'll buy a good game instead for 1/10 the price.
You gotta go find Jedi Power Battles.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever even seen that game.
That one's fun.
I've got that Dragon Ball Z Ultimate 22.
On PS1.
Yeah.
Is that worth a lot of money?
No, it's like $8.
Okay. your claim to
It's
fame.
also really shitty.
Your claim to fame is that fucking
Valkyrie
Valkyrie
Profile.
Profile.
Yeah.
I also have Persona 2 Innocent Sin.
Yeah, you bought that the same day.
How
That
much
was a
were-
crazy day.
How much
Yeah, it
those were?
was.
Huh? How much are those worth?
Not as much as they should have been.
The Valkyrie Profile, last time I checked, was around like 240.
He paid about 100 though.
I paid like 125 for it. And
And it's Black Label. It's
yeah.
like perfect.
They
This
didn't
guy
make
sold.
any greatest hits versions because they didn't make too many copies of it.
Oh wow! This guy sold all of his RPGs the day we walked into the
It's
store.
fucking mint too.
That's
I
awesome.
don't think that dude ever played that game.
Oh, we never got to do that because 2020 bullshit.
And Persona 2 Innocent Sin is like $100 something, I think.
Yeah.
It's like 120 around there.
So this would be a better YouTube idea, but we talked about doing like having like $100 or whatever and going into different GameStops or shops and seeing what we could get.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, I got Breath of Fire 3 that day too. God, that was a good day.
Yeah, dude.
God, that was a good.
Then we
Didn't
could
have
have
to
bought
pull out
more
my
too.
Dude,
Hey.
I got a fucking haul.
It's like fucking. It's like
Schweiss got that freaking Legend of Dragoon copy with like the colored discs.
yeah. And then Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 non-greatest hits on PS2. I think I bought one other thing that day too. It might have been Legend of Mana or Secret of Mana.
Yeah, it might have been.
But dude, it's like I feel like Schindler at the end of Schindler's List. Like I could have just got one more. If I would have just sold like this golden pin, I could have saved one
Dude,
more game.
I honestly fucking wish that like we had just like talked to that dude before he turned in those games. Because we could have fucking like got all of those.
How about I give you
games
$500 for all of
cheaper
this?
than than we bought them?
And he would have got more money too.
yeah, because they
Dude.
only gave him like $200 or something like that, and like we paid that much just for what we got.
Easily.
So I would have been like, dude, I'll give you $300 for the haul.
Yeah.
Because he had some rare shit in there, but I was like,
you should have undercut him.
as soon as I saw Valkyrie Profile, I was like, I've been waiting for that game for like 5 years. Give it to me right now.
Yeah. And he was a guy that was kind of like not used to being at the store. So we got some good deals out of him.
You're such a fuckers.
We get some good deals out of this guy.
Yeah, dude.
Like he charges way too little. And I even bartered with him like accidentally. Like I even talked him down. I was like, how much is this Kingdom Hearts? And he's like, oh, $10. And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, maybe. And he's like, well, what about 5? And I'm like, I mean, sure, I guess. But like, I was just curious. I wasn't trying to like talk it down, but now I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah, I feel like at that point you kind of feel like I'd feel badder. I'm like, there you go.
I guess if you want me to fuck you, I will. I don't know.
How much for the wife?
Yeah, I wasn't planning on it, but I mean, I could get my dick out. Yeah, that's one thing we talked about doing, and we can start doing that more. But I just want you guys to know that we're not. It's not that it's ending. I think we're going to try to focus more on hanging out as friends because that's the whole point of the podcast. And that's why I think we can, hopefully over time, bring Craig back into the fold if it's a more casual.
Yeah, if work
thing.
should hopefully in 2021 calm down a bit. So
yeah, and it's also tough because this is kind of when we hang out.
yeah,
And I think that's something you might start seeing is that if you're not here, we're not going to physically hang out like at all. Because we just don't have time, and we have weird schedules, and it's always been difficult. So I'm hopeful that you'll come back, but even if you don't, we're still going to be playing with Craig.
Yeah, I mean the YouTube will still have that at least, so we'll still be hanging out on the Discord playing games.
But we're just asking you guys give us 1 month, and with the forced entries, if you guys want us to, we can refund you the money, your Patreon money. We're going to probably revamp that totally, and just have like the stickers and the things like that we give you, and the guest episodes. I don't mind bringing you guys
we'll
on.
Probably have some YouTube related stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna try to revamp all of that. But if you feel cheated, then just message us on the Patreon, and we can we'll look at it. And because I don't want the forced entries, like I plan on doing a lot of those, but I don't know because like I don't want it to. None of us wants it to be like something that takes over our lives, and there's just too much shit going on. And I know it sounds really shitty, but we're trying to keep it alive, period. And honestly, for a minute there, it almost seemed like this podcast
was going to die.
Overall was going to not be a thing, yeah. And Craig doesn't want to do the podcast at all, but at least for now is kind of the idea.
Yeah, I mean, I like the YouTube thing because it meant that we could still do something for you guys. But like I said, I just didn't feel like we could do it justice with how much shit we have going on. So.
Yeah, and the YouTube is going to be the show is going to be more casual from now on. Like I'm going to bring my comedic A game. And we're like, I'm going to make sure I get plenty of sleep the night before so we can just
we
rip.
can be plenty racist, plenty disgusting.
Yeah, exactly. We got a brown guy here though, so we're good.
Liberals, tear your hearts out.
2021 is not your year. You thought it was, but oh no.
Biden may be president.
But we're kings.
As your new King Hog.
Yeah.
It abides.
Change is a coming.
The nude clan abides.
Hey, well, you guys are pretty progressive. You let a brown person be
exactly
way faster than the U.S. government did.
It's true.
Yeah.
We let a brown person into our government faster than the U.S. government did.
Yeah.
Only took 4 years.
Yeah. Yeah. That's like 200 something years faster.
Don't tell us we don't get results, because we do.
Yeah, it's like 22 years. 212, one of those. Yeah, man, we're don't get on us. We got
don't get on us. I can be racist because I'm brown. That's how that works. I watch the news.
We don't make the rules.
Yeah, I just.
I don't even. Yeah, I don't even
we let a
follow
black
them.
guy win the hog last year too.
Exactly. Yeah. Like
Listen,
progress.
I don't take the shits. I just stir them.
We even let him beat Jake. Which is impressive to beat Jake.
Dude, the amount of games they played was fucking disgusting.
Dude, it was. And
It was obscene.
You have my respect. Also, angry ass black dude. I'm sorry for messing up Spider-Man today. So we were talking to Spider-Man about like he was saying how much he liked the Miles Morales game.
Right.
Dude, I vividly remember him fighting Scorpion and Rhino, like as he was like sneaking through. But apparently it's just I knew he just fought Rhino, but I thought Scorpion was a part of it as he was sneaking, and I guess he's not. So I made up this whole fucking thing in my head, and I was like, no, you guys are wrong. I was wrong. I was like, I gotta go back and play because I vividly remember Scorpion being there.
That's
so
funny.
now I gotta go back.
And the part where you're sneaking as Miles?
Yeah.
Is Scorpion in
No, I'm pretty sure it was just Rhino. Yeah.
I thought Scorpion was there. That bugs me so much.
Did they put Scorpion in Warzone? Is that what I'm seeing? Because every time I look at the Call of Duty thing, I see like a guy with like one wide eye and he kind of looks yellowish.
Oh, no, I think it's just some random...
Oh, it's just a dude that looks
Character.
kind of like Scorpion?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was Scorpion. I was like, what the fuck?
Dude, that'd be sick, especially if your melee was like, like
Get over
How the fuck is that going to work? Like, oh,
Dude,
shit.
that would be a fucking rad crossover.
It's like when it's like when you're playing Battlefront and
Dude.
like Luke shows up and like, fuck!
Dude,
Everyone
they
just gets
should make
ripped
like
apart.
a Call of Duty game where like they have like fucking powers and they get crossover characters.
I was
like
gonna
that.
say, yeah. Could you imagine just running like away from somebody, just get frozen, like fuck McKady?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, it'd be like Titanfall 2 with the grappling hook thing. You just like grab somebody with it and it just pulls them over, so you're shooting them the whole time. They just fucking die.
Yeah, that's gonna be that would be bullshit.
That'd be so garbage.
But yeah, I saw that guy and I was like, this is another Mortal Kombat crossover? Like, what the it's weird. Why the fuck would you do that in your game? Especially Warzone. Like, it's already like fucking arena style, like battle royale, and like then you got Scorpion to deal with. Like, what the fuck?
And then Scorpion.
Oh no! You're like trying to run away and just
Dude, could you imagine though if they just added like an NPC into Warzone? It was just fucking Scorpion. He was like hunting people down and just like grabbing them.
That'd
You're
be
just
pretty
like,
sweet.
what the fuck was that?
Could you imagine doing that money one and you're like just about to deposit? It's like through the top of your head and pulls you back and all your money's gone. Like I'm just so annoyed.
That'd be fucking rad, dude.
Dude, I think we should
Or Battle Royale, and there's like the fucking Predator, and you just hear the clicking, and you can't see him.
That
It's
would
like,
be sick.
Craig, where'd you go?
His body just like upside down and blood.
yeah, and it's like Phasmophobia. Like when you die, you can't hear him anymore. And It's
Yeah.
like, oh shit.
That would be sick, especially because you got those little fuckers that hide until the end to win. And if you had to deal with everyone else plus a predator
Oh,
or
yeah,
some kind
like,
of hunter,
It would go after the dudes who just camp the whole
Bush
time.
babies.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like in the bush, and then they clever girl your ass just from the side. Oh shit!
Velociraptors would also be cool.
From the outside, the bush is just like
The tail like goes
bunch
up
of
like in the
blood.
second one. It's like,
The fucking like chunks of body. Yeah, that'd be sick.
dude, that's what we need in 2021. I know Dino Crisis. The rumor is Dino Crisis is getting like a remake or whatever, like a remaster.
Wouldn't be
But
surprised.
I need one of those like survival horror dinosaur games again. It's been so fucking long.
It has, yeah. It really has. But yeah, games like Phasmophobia, like Civ 5, things like that, we're going to really start trying to play together
Yeah,
more
Overwatch
often.
again, more Call of Duty, stuff like that. I mean, everything you guys love to watch us rage at.
Conan.
I mean, I just bought that fucking Cold War, and it got Prop Hunt, so we can play some
Oh,
fucking Prop
yeah.
Hunt.
oh, no way.
Yeah, I know that. Oh shit, I need to buy that for Prop Hunt. Oh,
Yeah, dude, it's on sale right now for like $45.
Did you get on PS5?
Yeah, I bought it on
PS4?
PS4. Well, I mean, I bought the one that has like the PS5 version too,
Okay.
but
That's something we're probably gonna have to do because we did talk about getting Prop
Ooh.
Hunt.
I didn't know about that. I
What?
could actually play it
yeah.
and then play it again when we actually get our fives.
The online for Red Dead Redemption 2 is pretty cheap on Steam right now too. One of our friends gifted it to us. So that
Nice.
could be fun because I have a buddy that just plays on there and they just target people and they're such dicks. But I think it'd be really
Dude, every
fun.
time we played Red Dead Online, all we did was either play poker or throw tomahawks at each other. So, I mean,
Yeah. Do you remember how janky it was whenever we got on one of those cannons too?
Yeah.
Like we'd be playing those online missions and like the cannon guy would just like snap to us.
yeah. It's fucking stupid.
It pisses me off that Red Dead 2 took so long to get the online that we were like done. We're
Plus,
uninterested.
with Cold War zombies, so
yeah.
Oh, dude,
we've got
zombies!
zombies, Prop Hunt, and COD like all rolled into one.
Yeah, so we will be producing content. We're going to be putting more out on the YouTube. All we ask is to give us a month just to kind of like settle things down.
Yeah, we need to get
For
the equipment and stuff for it.
for multiplayer stuff, like give us suggestions. I think would be fun.
Yeah.
If there's a multiplayer game you think is really fun online and you think it's not like, or it's shit. Maybe it's shitty like that one that A4 bought us, the Gang War one or whatever.
Yeah. And
Gang Beasts? or
Yeah,
whatever?
Gang Beasts. Like if it's shitty, you think it'd be fun to watch us play. I think that's worth it
yeah.
to play it once
and
online.
and also
Yeah.
like the once a month thing will give us time to like really build up like things that have happened in our lives to rant about, like gaming, all of it. So like I think it'll help us like revitalize and really be into it. Especially if we just say this is the day for podcasting and like everyone, no plans. This is the podcast day, and then nothing else is getting in the way.
And then the plan was to put it like to Twitch it too, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
So everyone can watch.
And then it's a big event. It's a whole day of us doing the podcast on Twitch, and you guys can hang out with us the whole time. We'll have all of that ready. We're going to get a show laptop. All of that's still in the works for the podcast and the streaming of the episodes themselves. Like, So I'm looking forward to 2021. We're going to make some changes. We're going to be back in February, guys. Hopefully we can convince Craig to come back. Honestly,
hopefully we convince Craig to come back.
with the format, we can have more guests really than we've ever had before. Like we could have Jake on
Yeah,
often.
that's the thing is like with how long it's going to be with like that recording, there is the chance to have more film. I mean, we've already said A4 is going to be on the YouTube, so it's
And one of the things Joe said is like he's not able to do the whole time until he moves out because he's doing 2 jobs to pay his movie debt down in Colorado. But he's going to come back around April, May, and we've all agreed to let him back on. And even when he's not here, he can just show up for a couple hours and we can fuck around for those 2 hours.
exactly.
So like it's going to be more casual.
It's positive changes. It really is positive changes.
Yeah, and it's to make it exist at all is kind of one of the big things because we have other projects that we all want to do and things that I want to do. And the format Nude Klein has now with our lives just is not compatible. It really isn't. And it's our own creation, so we've caused it to be this way. There's no one to blame but us, but we have to fix it or reform it or destroy it. That's really what it came down to.
And the thing is, like, we still do want to do it. Like, and then like it's something that I do find enjoyable, and I do look forward to.
It's when we get to hang out. That's really one of the big things. Is this is our hangout time, and
100%.
it's important. And then if we have that one day a month, that first Sunday, just plan on that being Nude Klein Day, and then we all just record for fucking 8 hours or whatever, hang out, drink, fuck around, and it's a blast. And we don't have anything else tying us down. No one else is here. Like, I'll make sure the family leaves for fucking 8 hours. Noon to 8, and they come back. You know, like, it's going to be... I think it'll be good. I really do, guys. And we're going to work on the YouTube. We're going to work on having more little funny videos of us fucking around. We're going to start streaming more. Yep. All of these things are coming down the pipeline. So really look forward to it.
And then, like, the YouTube is more of a variety show.
Yeah.
As well. So it's things that we find, like, that we like as well.
Yeah, if these guys want to do other things, like D&D and stuff like that, they're more than welcome to. For me, I'm not really as into the variety thing, but you guys can do that if you want to. I don't mind that at all. Like the ideas that I've had for like 007 podcasts and things, like I've been talking with Joe about. I was like, what if we did James Bonding, but we also played all the video games? Like we came to GoldenEye's review.
Dude, you just want too much.
And we read the book for GoldenEye, and then we fucking watched the movie, and then we played the GoldenEye games, both of them. Like, what if that's how we did it? Like, so that stuff I want to have as like a separate thing. But the Let's Plays and stuff like that, we could always put up. And so I just want you guys to be, I want everyone to be helpful. These are changes that will, I think, overall be good for the show, and they're going to be good for us, which I think is important because I want everyone to want to do this is the thing. And that's I want Craig to want to come back. And so we're going to take a month.
And with my leaving Nude podcast form anyway, it doesn't mean that if we started another podcast like the book club thing, the Drunken Tomes, that I wouldn't be on that because I want to be.
Yeah, the big one that I want you to really want to do is the Wheel of Time show.
Yeah, we're definitely going to do that one.
Yeah.
But we got to wait for that fucking show to come out.
Fuck, am I going to have to read that?
And I have to read them.
You don't have to.
I mean, am I going to get to read that? Because I think that'd be fun.
You have to read it. I'd read it now if I were you, if you wanted to do that. Because the show is going to start 2021, I think.
I think it's supposed to.
Okay.
There are 19 days worth of listening time. Reading is probably about, I don't know, like 5 days less. I don't know how fast it would go. It depends. If you read like me,
I mean, you could
Which is
listen
not
to it at a
fast.
faster speed.
not super fast, and also about to fall asleep, it's going to take you a long time. A long time. But so there's all these other podcast ideas, and that's what I'm saying. Like, even if Nude Clan is kind of backburnered a little bit, the network will not be backburnered.
Yeah, the network is not going to take a hit. We're just trying to ease up on the time sink that the current format of Nude is.
Especially the games on the side. That's the
Yeah.
big part. That's why the more casual, like, we show up and a couple of us have a review, and then we fuck around for a while on the podcast, and we drink.
You know, with us playing games, and you know, it's still going to be weekly content
Yeah.
because we're going to be playing games, and it's going to be uploaded to the YouTube.
mean, like,
within,
really, it's
within
just-
like the following week at least. So it's going to be like,
We'll have
it's really
content.
just like us recording. Like if we just record our hangouts, like that's what it is.
Yeah.
yeah, that's what
Because
it
it's
is.
us
Like,
playing games. Whether it's I think we should be playing games together instead of like separately.
Yeah.
At the same time, like we could just.
yeah, I mean, well, we could do games. We're going to do games together, but then there's also like, we just happen to be on Discord playing whatever our game is, and
Yeah.
we can like stream our screens individually and put like a 4-screen thing
Yeah.
there or whatever
Yeah.
it is. You know, just be like, hey, now you can watch like 6 games happen at once and get all confused.
A4 is gonna bring the playing with the boys. He makes compilation videos.
Of us
So
hanging
yeah,
out.
so he's bringing that, and he is working on one. right
And
now
they're
as
pretty
well.
fucking funny. So
Yeah, they're pretty funny because we ourselves are hilarious.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you know.
yeah,
As you well know.
as you've experienced.
But this will give us time to make love to games that we want to make love to. So, like, when we talk about Conan, we talk about it as, like, this fleeting love, you know, that we never really got to fucking spend 700 hours in, only 300 or so. And this will give us time to, like, make content for the YouTube of us fucking around in Conan, because, like, there's a lot of fuckery that goes on in that game. And that's one of the games that I'm like, this is going to be super fun, because this is, like, what this is for. Like, the YouTube aspect, it's for these games where we fuck around. Like, Cameron's disgusting, like, fucking Gollum, female Gollum character that he made, like, slithering around our base and shit like that. Like, this is what we're going to be doing. So look forward to that. The podcast will remain strong. It'll be different. It'll be more casual. But we will be bringing reviews. Like I said, it'll just be a big-ass day of recording, and that'll be just one part of it. And I think as we hammer it out, and in the next month, I think we're going to try to work on like segments in a way where we can have 1 week. So like the first week's podcast, the second week's podcast, the third and the fourth. We'll have that a little more refined as we go along. But I do want to have the last week of the month just be like where we're tipsy and we're just fucking going off on like all of the grievances of the last month and all that build up. 1 week is bad enough because sometimes a lot of shit happens to us in a week, but a month, oh man, it's gonna be great. And then when the alcohol flows, the fucking rage just leaks out of us. So I think it's gonna be good, guys. I really hope you're looking forward to it. With the forced entries, I don't know how we're gonna handle that yet. Right now, don't plan on us getting to it anytime soon. As most of you already know, because we just answered the Nocturne thing. Like, that was a gifted game.
And we had that Xenoblade Chronicles as a forced entry, and Swesh just barely got to it after like 6 months.
Yeah.
So,
You're going to do a podcast with us when that happens, right?
yeah, when you finally beat it,
Okay.
I'll do that.
So, like, we're going to do these
Because when I
things.
beat it, I might as well fucking review it.
And that's what we're saying. Like, and with bringing Craig back, it doesn't have to be you're here the whole day. We could, if we all beat a game together, like when the big games come out. This is the beautiful part of the new format. We're all going to play those games anyway. Like Cyberpunk, the only reason why I'm not playing it is because I can't. I fucking physically can't right now. So the PS4 version's all fucked up from the sounds of it, and like my PC is all fucked up.
It's no longer available
Yeah,
digitally
that's right.
anyway. So
So I couldn't even do it. So like,
you'd have to find a physical copy, which is basically impossible right now.
yeah. So like with those games, we will come together and we will review those games. That is not a concern. But it will be more casual. We'll be more on our terms, kind of a thing. And we'll try to implement those forced entries. But like I said, if you guys feel like this is too much, just let us know on the Patreon. And you know, we're going to reformat the Patreon as well to make it less pressure on us, and the more of like you guys are supporting us because you like us.
Yeah.
And then we can have guests on too. That part I think we should keep.
Hopefully, you still like us.
Yeah. But like I said, give us until February, the first Sunday in February, to like revamp everything and get everything worked out. We're going to everyone's going to get on the streaming, going to get more streaming equipment, get everybody set up so that we can stream, get the show laptop so I can stream. I'm going to use that until I build my PC. And then we're going to start getting you guys more content on the YouTube, and the podcast will continue. So,
yeah, and with that momentary hiatus, we can like record gameplay for like each of the Sundays that we have time to play together, and we'll instantly have some content for you guys.
Yeah, it's going to give us time to really figure out what we want to do with the YouTube. But we've always talked about doing the YouTube for years, on and off the air. Like, we wanted to make it a bigger thing, and I think this is a great way to do it and make it easier for Craig and the rest of us, honestly, because we don't get time to hang out and like
we don't get time to hang out, and with Nude Clan the way it was, we couldn't do any more projects, which we all wanted to do, like the Conan podcast, the Wheel of Time podcast, the Drunken Tomes podcast.
Yeah, doesn't that sound...
We have so many podcasts that we want to do, but Nude, like,
it eclipses all.
We have to do all the we have to put in time for the games that we had to play for the podcast, and not to mention games that we were playing for ourselves,
other shows,
other shows like for UFF. And then we had like the time it takes to record every week is like twice the amount that you guys actually hear podcast wise.
Yeah.
So it's like,
and it's not that we don't like doing that. It's just that it's become too much.
Yeah.
And like my sleep the last year has been awful. Yeah. And it's because I wake up so early to do this. Yeah. And I've even forced it, like, guys, noon. I have to do it at noon or I'm going to like kill myself. I swear to God. Or you guys. Don't know which, but so this is going to be healthier for us, and I think we'll be more. I think we'll be enjoying it more. And I feel like I don't know. I feel like after a while, our attitude towards it, I think, has bled through, and it's made. I don't know. 2020, like I said, I think it broke us. It's all the things being in the way. And I love the idea of a limited time podcast on the side, like a Wheel of Time show where we review the books. I don't know how we're going to go about it yet. I want it to be pretty in depth because you know so much and you're so passionate. Like liking podcasts and you liking Wheel of Time. This is like the one thing you should do before you die is like a really fucking great Wheel of Time show. But we can't when we're doing all of this. It's just impossible.
I mean, we could have talked about the Wheel of Time for Drunken Tomes, but, we wanted to do it with, like, the show that they're coming out with.
Yes.
So,
in conjunction. So, like, we have to figure out exactly how we're going to do that show.
But I have
that
an
is a show.
idea, but
yeah,
we'll
like
we
could.
About it.
The Schweiss and Johnson format was pretty good, and we could do that in a way.
I was thinking that, and then we also, like, compare it more to the books and like what we think is going to happen for like the next season when like it's over.
Yeah. And I like the idea of like in-depth things on like characters or like different aspects of the series and like comparing it to history.
And then we can also talk about how well we think that the actors portrayed that particular character.
Yeah. So there's a lot of things we want to do with the Wheel of Time show. And then like, but it's hard to do that when we're doing so much Nude Clan.
Yeah.
And it's not that we don't love the Nude Clan. It's just that like all those other projects, the only other way we can make it work is by throwing it into Nude Clan, and then I don't think we'd be doing it justice.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Yeah.
And so that's...
Because Nude Clan was also just like... I mean, we had it just being a video game thing, and then we were like, we need to like widen it a bit so it eases up on us a little bit, but then we just kind of like lazed about, didn't really do it. So... we have a new solution, which is this.
And so, guys, I don't want you to feel like the network, like you're not going to get your geekdom fix because we're going to be working on other projects as well. That's part of the reason why we want to tone this down. Like Ultima, I'm going to make Ultima a big priority this year. We're going to get through more of that, and then we're going to work on other things. Like we've always talked about a Metal Gear Solid podcast, Joe and I. If anybody else wants to join,
possibility now.
Yeah, we can make time for that, and it's not. It shouldn't be at the expense of Nude Clan, because Nude Clan could be something that we do that's not as hardcore. But the Geekdom Entertainment Network, I think we're going to build, and I think it's going to be amazing. 2021 I'm really looking forward to what we're doing.
Without Nude Clan, you can get a lot of UFF games done.
Yeah, without Nude Clan, it's the way it was.
Just plow the fuck out of them.
Yeah. So, guys, I don't want you to be depressed. I don't want you to think that we're abandoning ship. Except for Craig a little bit, but Cameron,
I mean, it's true.
Cameron is coming back to the podcast, and obviously we're all going to be on the YouTube and stuff like that. And hopefully we can coerce Craig, like he said, to come back at least for part of it. And like even if it's just the game review aspect of it, the couple hours that we section out for the game review, But we'll see how it goes. Guys,
Yeah.
like I said, give us till the first Sunday of February, and we'll have a big-ass episode of us hanging out all day on Twitch. I'll take the day off, and we'll go. So
100%.
look forward to that. Hogib, get your hog in, get your hog league. Jake and I are going to finalize that. 2021 will be a Hogib year. We're going to bring back the leagues. We're going to bring up individual hog contests and things like that. Still working on finalizing all of that shit, but please look forward to it. And I think that's all I've got this week. You guys got anything else?
No.
No.
Yeah, so hopefully not too depressing. Have a great New Year's. And look forward to
New content.
beginning of February, new content.
Let's nail the coffin down for 2020 and get ready for 2021 and new content and the new Geekdom Entertainment.
Let's get all our usernames in our Twitter bios or on Discord or something so that people can add us so that they can join us in these games, because it's an open door. If you want to join the Conan server, join the Conan server. Good luck, but join the Conan server. It's hard. It's not an easy game, but join us. And everyone's always welcome. Just know that we're going to probably use you for content. I think that's going to be it for this time, guys. Until next time.
Enjoy the nude.
Hail to the king, baby.
Live always in the nude.
Game over, man. Game over. What are we gonna do now? Too bad you will die.
Winning is not to blame. How about a nice game of chess?